Queen candidate Kaylee Composto, daughter of Regina Composto, is escorted by Cooper Habron, son of Jennifer and Ron Habron. Queen candidate Hannah Sperry, daughter of David and Amanda Sperry, is escorted by Gage Graves, son of Jeremy and Jennifer Graves. Queen candidate Jessica Wells, daughter of John and Jennifer Wells, is escorted by our 2024 homecoming king, Lane Danner, son of Corey and Bill Danner. And Queen candidate Jordan Zinn, daughter of Chad and Erica Zinn, is escorted by Luke Dimmel, son of James and Kate Dimmel. And for one last time, our 2023 homecoming queen, Emma Davidson, daughter of Billy Lynn and Matt Davidson. And with the 2000 homecoming queen is Hannah Sperry. Congratulations once again to our 2024 homecoming queen, king, queen attendants, and the court. Let's hear it.
And then, yeah, and then turn it around. And then if you come back to all of you guys.
Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for the playing of Alma Mater, conducted by Field Commander Alexis Sheets. You may be seated. Enjoy the game and go Vikings! Also, thank you to the choir for your assistance in singing our alma mater under the the direction of Miss Joy Henderson.
Vinton County High School. It's homecoming night, one of the few games that got underway in the area. The terrible storms we're having, multiple problems in a lot of communities. But the action is ongoing and mild at Vinton County High School. And the band's going to get one fired up with the classic home train. Enjoy. Celebrate News Facebook.
The Board of Education,
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Grillo, Jeff Thacker, Lugs, Harold, Timmy McManus for homecoming night, Jeff, for the Vinton County Vikings with a record of 1-4, play the 2-3 Alexander Spartans. Always a great game, Jeff, and pretty good crowd despite ominous weather predictions.
Well, it is. You worried a little bit originally about the weather and everything that's supposed. We had tornado sirens going off and we had tornado warning. But right now we got blue skies and a nice breeze.
It does, and the field looks really good. Little wet spot, maybe about the 10 in the goal line, but for all the rain that we got, fantastic job. Again, Alexander 2-3. They've doing very well under their head coach, Tyler Davis. The Vikings 1-4. Both teams have played a pretty wicked schedule so far, Jeff.
They really have. And let me say this before we go too much further. Nice to have you back.
Well, I'm hoping to get through this game okay. So I appreciate everybody. I didn't really say a whole lot of what was going on, but it's good to be back, and appreciate everybody filling in for me when I was gone. So good to be back, and we've been entertained tonight by the Vinton County Band, the choir. It's great, and that's the great thing about a small town. You get to see all this. Alexander brings a good crowd. Alexander lost their opening game to very powerful Waterford, and that was by a score of 40-0. Won their next game against Portsmouth East, Sciotoville East, 21-0. Won their next game against Belpre, 44-0. Lost to Athens, who we also lost to, 47-0, and then lost to a very improved Wellston squad, Wellston is 4-1.
Yeah,
Lost
Wellston's
38-14.
Wellston is definitely 4-1, and let me just echo what you said earlier, Bob. We appreciate Brian and Joey filling in for us. Joey's been helping on the coaches show, and we appreciate both of them very, very much.
We'll have a coaches show this Wednesday, and again, I think you were out on some previous engagements, and then including singing, and then I was out with whatever I had, which is hopefully good, and we'll be ready to roll.
Yeah, I think we'll all be fine. We're ready and getting back into it. As you said, we'll have the Viking Victory Hour on Wednesday. Coach Games will be with us. I think we're planning on trying to get the homecoming queen in her court there, and he always brings a couple kids and a coach with him. So it'll be a nice, entertaining evening.
Right. And we have a local guy in the referee crew today, Roger Pee Wee Bartow, and he looks like he's fired up.
Pee Wee looks like he's ready to go.
He's ready. He's all excited. Every time I see him, when he's at his place of employment, Dollar General, he says, "Hey, you ever got a technical yet in 40 years of coaching basketball?" He says, "Nope." He says, "I'm going to give you my first one." I said, "No, you're not, because I won't get one. I won't say anything."
Now, all the years I've known you, you've never got one.
Never got one. Never got one.
Probably should have maybe once, but
no. The reason is, I feel like we're kind of role models out there. You can get your point across without going nutty.
Yeah, absolutely so. Absolutely so. I wish other people knew that as well as you did.
Yeah.
And
Well, Jeff, we never gave one when we were reffing together, you and I either.
Never did.
We had pretty good patience.
Never did.
So, again, good night tonight. Let's hope the rain can stay off. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit later today.
I think like 8 or 9.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get all that done. I'm checking that right now. Actually, a 55% chance in 6 minutes. And then at 8:45 and 9:45. Yeah. So 6 minutes, we have a 55% chance.
I think we get a break too late in the evening and stuff, and then we're going to go from there. I think tomorrow, then again, it's supposed to rain. Some games have been moved. Jackson moved their game from tonight till tomorrow at noon. They're playing Greenfield.
Well, they were going to be in the middle of the storm where Greenfield is, so that was a good
Exactly.
call.
That's a great call. I think Wellston delayed theirs some and maybe moved it from from River Valley to Wellston. I think they're going to do like a start time of 8:30.
I think Ironton had to postpone theirs because their stadium got torn up through all this.
Yeah, they were playing Oak Hill, I think.
They got their stadium got torn up.
Yeah, so lots of things going on.
Wait a minute, Ironton was playing Oak Hill? I can't imagine it.
I thought that's what they told me.
Okay.
Let me look.
Anyway, so we had other games. Ohio State plays.
On Peacock, of all things in the world.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Then, so again, good area games, and then the TVC, pretty good league right now. Athens, I think, is on top. Nelsonville's going to be a force to be reckoned with. How about those Wellston Golden Rockets having a great year?
Yes, they are. Oak Hill plays Waverly. I was wrong.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And
So
I
we
think that might have got delayed as well, but I haven't heard for sure.
referees look like they're anxious to go. They're out there ready to roll, and there's neither team's out there.
I was getting ready to say, the only thing we don't have is football teams. We got plenty of referees, and we don't have any football teams.
Yeah. So, Jeff, we got our Browns on Sunday.
We do?
And
What a disappointing showing last week.
what a disappointing showing so far this year.
Period.
This is the 50th meeting between these two teams tonight. Alexander and Vinton County. Vinton County leads the series 31-18, Jeff. And it's got a lot closer here the last few years.
It has.
That's courtesy of Nate Lamb. We appreciate Nate as always. Thank you, Nate.
I still remember the year we were broadcasting at Alex, and I think Ryan Cottle was still playing, and we scored like with 3 seconds to go, and the lady in the crowd turned around and said, "Happy early Christmas" or something. You remember that?
Yeah, well, they fumbled the ball deep in their own territory. And then in one game, I think it was Travis Bethel carried it like 43 times in the same play because it was really muddy. But they've had they had a very good quarterback last year, Alexander.
Yes, they did.
This year they'll be led by Alex Bateman, a junior, who will be quarterback. And they only have 3 seniors, so this will be a pretty good ball club.
Yeah,
Vikings, I'm sorry, Jeff, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
The Vikings have had a lot of injuries last week. They didn't have Jay Smore and didn't have Lane Hayward, so Clayton Lester went to quarterback, and it was just run right, run left. And I think your grandson donned a different jersey and was the lead blocker for him.
Yeah, I think he wore 4 different jerseys last week, if they
Yeah.
told me right. So
Yeah.
today he's only going to be 25 or so. They told me when we got started, so I knew what to do.
Ironton is playing Clarkson from Canada tonight, and that game got moved to Franklin Furnace Green because of the damage to the stadium. Kicks off at 8:30. Ironton, I believe, is ranked overall now 7th in Ohio.
I thought I read that yesterday, 7th. Yes, I think you are correct.
Ironton, wide receiver going to Missouri, going to Mizzou. So, see how that goes.
Well, it'd be nice to see some football teams, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think everybody's got the memo that there's a football game tonight, but neither team's out here.
No one's told the teams yet.
Yeah, so just getting last-minute pep talk, I guess.
Well, it is 6:57 and kickoff's only till 7, so they've got
Plenty
3
of time.
minutes.
They might be on my schedule. Oh, I've been coming on time, Jeff. Lately, haven't I?
Well, when I've seen you, this is the first time I've seen you in weeks, so
And we don't miss many games, you and I. But
no, we don't. It's been
I
that
guess
kind
it's
of year.
That's I guess just a attribute that to age.
But I was just getting ready to say it might have a little bit to do with the fact that we're getting a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
I won't.
Not a big crowd here today. The weather's scared a few of them off, but it's okay.
Well, and it was ugly earlier. I will give it that. So hopefully the most of that'll stay away. A little rain won't hurt anything, but hopefully the bad stuff will stay away for a while.
So we got Pee-wee's looks like he's got important responsibilities out there. He's been hanging on to that football and not letting it go, Jeff.
No, Pee-wee's not going to let go of the ball.
Pee-wee actually does a very good job. He does
He does
all kinds
basketball
of
as
stuff.
well,
Does
right?
Basketball, he does a good job. I think he does volleyball, and here he is doing football. He does softball, I think, baseball.
Right.
So that's good. It keeps you young. And we enjoyed what we did, Jeff, with refereeing, but
Oh yeah.
didn't do much of it, but we did some. Never got run out of town or anything.
No, we walked fast a couple times, but we.
Yeah, I said, Jeff, stay between me and his car. The guy, remember that?
Yeah, and that was in your
Stay
hometown.
between me and his car, Jeff. And the guy goes, hey, what are you guys going for? I just want to tell you you did a good job.
Yeah.
So we were a little shocked.
Yeah, that doesn't happen often. You have to feel for the guys in the stripes.
Well, the team must be coming out because the coach's staff is coming up to the booth. So, Alexander's coaches, Tyler Davis, A.J. Marks, Ron Lucas, Wes Arbaugh, Corey Bean. Corey's a very good baseball player there. Brian Great and Jordan Schultz. Their principal is Lee Raines, who was here for a while.
Yeah.
And they're walking out. So,
Lee Raines' mother was my first grade teacher.
really?
Yep.
Did she quit after that year?
No.
Okay.
No, she was a wonderful lady.
You know what? I honestly think back on some of the grade school teachers I have, and I'm not sure I'd be where I am now if it wasn't for them.
Yeah, our era had some real, not that we don't have good teachers now because we do, but some of those people just stand out in your mind.
Mrs. Rice, Mrs. Richardson, Mrs. Loy, I came from Akron, Ohio, not doing very well, came here, and they really straightened me up in the Jackson City school system, so owe them a lot.
I can't imagine you not doing well in school. That just stuns me a little.
I had some attention deficit problems before it was probably diagnosed.
Before they had made a drug for that yet.
Yeah. All right, so Alexander comes out. Not a big roster in terms of numbers, but
I thought somebody said 35. I'll count.
only 3 seniors. And those seniors for Alexander are Trent Shade, Isaac Waller, and Trevor Sweeney.
26 on the roster we
I
have.
think he's got a pretty large number of seniors on their roster. And the Vikings captains, Lane Hayburn, Brandon Madison, Hunter Hoyt, and Luke Dimmel. So the Vikings, I think, won the toss and decided to defer, and then Alexander will receive. And Jeff, you're thinking Alexander will be putting the ball in the air and the Vikings will be keeping it on the ground, is that right?
The game plan I heard for the Vikings was we're going to run it down their throat. So and if Hayburn's well, which we think he is, that's what we found out because he got hurt last week.
He was pretty banged up, so it's good to see him back. And the same thing with Jace.
So we will see what we will see.
The Vikings are coming out, don't have the tunnel, but they're going to go through 3 banners. That's something the little kids don't have trouble doing.
They'd fall down.
And they made it through without doing it. That's the most beautiful part of coaching youth football is the first game when they can't get through the banner.
Yes.
It's automatic.
Seen a couple YouTube videos about that over the years.
Yeah. Homecoming night here in Vinton County. I think the dance is actually tomorrow, right?
Yes, tomorrow evening.
That's not the way it was when we played.
You played and then you went to the homecoming.
The homecoming dance, and when you cost Jackson like I did a chance to go to the playoffs, it wasn't one of the funner nights. Of course, the girl I went with probably said it wasn't fun going with me anyway, but
there's still people that want to talk about that. I've ran into it.
Oh, it's you know what? Fortunately, I dropped the interception, which would have won us the game, and it went right to the guy, and they scored. And I think I told you that was right before half. And then Fogg said it. They didn't see what everybody else did. They just remembered that.
Yeah.
It made me famous or infamous, and it still gets talked about.
Yep. Well, you told me you couldn't see, so that's what
50-year reunion coming up. And I am the speaker at that. I think that may be left out of the speaker's comments.
It might, because there might still be some people that hold their breath.
So you guys could have made the playoffs, but somebody dropped the ball.
Red Thompson's in the house. He's on the field. We see him.
We appreciate Total Media putting us on, and all our sponsors. And the Vikings will kick, and it'll be Cooper Haber to kick for the Vikings. Keep your eye on Drayton. Holly gets a lot of tackles on these. And this is one that both teams want to get. This Vikings got one win in TVC Ohio play, and that is against Megs.
Yes. So let's see what happens here. Wind's still blowing.
Vernon at 1-4 plays 0-5 Zanesville, so a chance for Coach Harper to get one.
Yep.
And kicking off will be Coop. Most exciting kicker in the game.
He is.
Gets excited on everything. One is the TVC last year with a tackle. Separated his shoulder doing it. And there's a little sliver. I don't know if that was intentional. But it goes, and they'll have pretty good position on the 43-yard line. Was that intentional?
It looked like it.
You think?
Trying to pooch it.
So we're going to give the score a lot. Still, there's no time on the clock. It's 12 minutes still to go. 0-0.
And we're going to make the calls here. Red's looking at us. We should wave.
I understand, Jeff, we have a little bit of an echo on our stream, so don't know what we can do about that, but you can look at it.
I don't have a clue what we can do. I'll work on something.
So Alexander will be. They're under center. No, they're in a gun. Single back. Pass up the flat.
Flag before we ever get started.
Oh, so you go to Film Festival. There's still 12 minutes on the clock.
Yeah.
No score.
Flag, I see it. Delay on the Spartans. It'll be.
It's hard to get a delay. It's hard to get a delay in the first play of the game.
When the clock,
you almost got to try to get that.
Work hard at that.
A delay in the first play of the game. You just don't see that very often. Cleveland Browns could do that. They had the two series games ago. 15 straight plays with a penalty. Not 14. 15.
Or not 16. 15.
It was unbelievable. So Alexander, that's a bad break to start the game. So first and 15, quarterback goes back to Bateman. Bateman's got a little bit of room to run. Oh, he just tripped. I don't know. He didn't get hit by anybody. He just slipped up. Hopefully he's okay.
As far as the list we have, the quarterback they have, so he can't get hurt. So that's going to bring up a second 14 maybe.
Vikings have Cole Uzu playing safety for him tonight. We'll get the rest of the Vikings front. Vikings play a 3-5 defense. Bateman quarterback, junior.
Well, it's coming.
Oh, and he slips again. Must be treacherous. And almost picked off. That was Cole Uzu, I believe. Just about picked it off.
It was. That's correct. That brings up third and 14.
Usley, Madison are some of the defensive backs. Lester, Montgomery, and the line is rotate them. There's Owen Ward. There is Hunter Hoyt, Luke Dimmel. They'll bring other guys in. Thacker's a linebacker. You got Abern out. There's a linebacker.
Blitz maybe
Blitz coming.
Yeah,
Alexander did a little pops over the middle of the screen pass. And they're going to get a first down. That was a nice play, Jeff. Developed well.
Smelled that coming. Lineman just let him through, and he had four linemen in front of him leading the way. Now we got a guy down.
That was a guy who caught the pass. I think he's going to be okay, but he just maybe win, Jeff.
Could be. Might have fell on the ball right.
So at the 11-11 mark of the first quarter, 0-0, but Alexander has the ball on the Vinton 47-yard line.
We'll take a timeout and be back in 30 seconds.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
The Vikings play here on Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Okay, we were muted there. Sorry, I think we're back. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So here comes the snap, kick. Pretty good kick. Yeah. See if they field it. They let it go. And it takes a Spartan bounce. And the Vikings get the ball on the 9-yard line.
That ball would hit there last week at this time. It would have bounced into the end zone. With the rain, the field's a little bit soft for a change.
Rain much needed. I didn't need to get all 15 inches in one day, but it was.
We were in Tennessee every week, and they drained Douglas Lake like 50-some feet. So the winter weather could catch it. They told him yesterday that lake would come up 16 feet due to the rain.
Really?
Because they were going to try to keep other areas flooded.
Wow.
That's an amazing thing.
So the Vikings have Jace quarterback. They'll have Haber and Lester in the backfield. Line has Channel, Hoyt. Get the rest of them here. There's a snap. Ball goes around the corner.
Trying to see who that is.
That was Lester. And he gets out to the 11, so a gain of about 2. The rest of the Vikings line has Dimmel. You have Ramsey and White. And the tight end Martin. Mulhern.
Okay.
So the Vikings have the ball. A second and 8 from their own 11. 9:08 to go, first quarter, no score. Vikings first possession of the game. Alexander moved it inside Viking territory, was forced to punt. Alexander has a pretty nice size defensive tackle out there. And number 75, Nate Graves.
Trips far side of the field.
Jay, because that was a blitz coming to Jay, and it is. Gets it off, and Jay did a good job hanging in there, Jeff.
Yes, he did. The guy that caught it got nailed.
Yeah. So that'll be another on-field timeout due to the injury. You want to take a timeout here, Jeff?
Looking, I think he's up.
Yeah, he is. Stay right here. And the Indian player was Lester. He's up. He'll be back. So some early bell ringing out here, Jeff.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That one he'll see if he starts for a little bit. So third and three. Again, Bob said no score. Vikings with the ball.
8:39 to go, first quarter. Vikings at third and three, deep in their own territory, under 17. Drake Hawley's in the game, playing a kind of a tight end. Maybe the smallest guy in the team playing a tight end.
Yeah.
And the ball goes. Ooh, the Vikings are going to be short. They tackle Haber.
He actually lost the yard.
Yeah, lost a couple, I think. They're going to be forced to punt from deep territory. So, with a fourth and three from their own 16, the Vikings will be forced to punt. Haber will go back to punt. So the field position game thus far being won by Spartans.
Back for the Spartans will be Trent Shad. And I can't see the other one. Isaac Waterback.
So far, pretty good night for football.
So far.
And Cooper takes his time. And did they get
I think that got touched.
I don't know.
Come off the foot.
So Spartans are going to have good field position. They're going to have it on there.
On the Vikings 44.
Right. I don't know if that got blocked or not. Jeff, I hate to say it, but looking to your right does not look good.
No, I saw that. I wasn't going to say a word, but I did see that.
Does not look good. There is a drone up there. I thought maybe we were getting invaded. But then I looked up, I saw the drone, and I saw some very dark skies.
That be ominous?
Ominous.
There we go. So first and 10 for the Spartans at the Viking 44. No score early first quarter.
And again, we're trying to work on this echo. We'll try to get that. So if it gets better, let us know. If it's not, let us know that as well. So the Spartans. Oh, high snap to get the ball.
He slipped again.
He did. And tackles made by Ward. You know, Ward's played last year, got hurt. He's back. I'm very confident. The coaches think that too. If he wanted to, he could play D2 football. He's only played 1 year football. He's just got all the tools. Big guy, got the nice frame.
Yep. Got the size. Nice kid too. We interviewed him maybe 3 weeks ago.
First week, I think.
Yeah.
And then Jeff will talk a little bit. A very successful cross-country golf season for the kids so far, both boys and girls. And Spartans with a second nine. Got single coverage out on the left side. And there's going to be a little reverse handoff. And Vikings do a good job of stringing it out. Excellent job by the Vikings stringing it out. Remember that right there for a big hit of the game. Just a great job by the Vikings defensive end and finish up. I believe that was Madison who finished it up.
You're right. So they lose three, make it third and 13.
So that play going to the sidelines.
Pretty slow developing too.
Yeah. But the Vikings defense did a good job. It's going to be hard to pick up numbers tonight.
We'll do our best. High snap again. First
hand it off. And he gets some bout back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up a 4th and 10. Jeff, I had some eye drops early this morning. It's another part of this old age stuff. So not seeing it as well, so you're going to have to help me out.
I understand completely, believe me. So there's going to be 4th and 11. The Spartans will punt. He'll hit it from about their 42.
Just about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score, but a defensive tilt so far. See if the Vikings might come after this one. Doesn't look it.
No, it doesn't look it.
Pretty good snap. Pretty good. Great kick. Great.
Yes, sir.
Vikings will probably let that go, and it's going to go into the end zone, so the Vikings got a break there. They'll get around to 20, but again, field position right now being won by the Spartans at the 5:37 mark of the first quarter, no score. Vikings will have the ball on their own 20. Not been exactly a game of offensive statistics thus far.
Not so far.
Has there been a first down? Yes, Alexander has one
They
first
got
down.
one on that little pop pass. So the Vikings.
Understand the Vikings' 8th grade team's having a very successful year, so congrats to them. Little Vikes are. Cross-country team continues to dominate, boys and girls. Boys. The boys have a player in the districts, Braden West. Tennis team doing well, so volleyball's been winning a ton lately. And there's a handoff, and
man, reversed his field and going place.
yeah, they had him pinned. They had Habern pinned, but he put his foot down on the left side, cut back right, and gets about a 13-yard gain for a first down. And the Vikings will have the ball on the 34-yard line as Roger Howe gets the first down.
So definitely 1st and 10. If Lane's knees bothered him, it didn't show on that play.
That was a nice job. Yeah, if he was injured, it did not show, right?
Right. So Vikings come to the line. Twins far side.
And a tight end right. Lester's also in. Here comes a
Motion man near side.
and they hand the ball. This is Habern again. Habern breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackle, 3 tackle. He gets another first down. Another gain of about 13.
Yes.
Tackle made on that play by number 42, Isaac Waller, a senior.
They're going to mark him at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 Vikings. No score late first quarter.
Vikings do a little more misdirection, Jeff, than we've seen them.
They do.
Of course, they have a full arsenal this week because they have everybody back.
Yep, everybody's here.
Moore puts Madison in motion this time, and he's going to keep it. No, he gives the ball a great job.
A fake.
And a heck of a fake, and that looked like Rex Kern. Anybody doesn't remember Rex Kern other than us, but that looked like Rex Kern. I really thought Moore had it. Great job.
Yeah. Nobody in this booth knows who Rex Kern is other than you and me. Oh, well.
Well, my boyhood idol, number 10. 1968 Rose Bowl, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Lancaster, Ohio. 2 years in the NFL with the Buffalo Bills as a defensive back.
Yes.
All right, that's what we need to know about Rex.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 6. Ball's on the Alexander side of the 50 right now.
3:55 to go, no score first quarter. Vikings just need to continue to run the ball, and they're doing a great job. There's a handoff to Habern. They just can't bring him down, Jeff.
First guy's missing
And
every
he just
time.
continues to go, and he is like Tommy and the pinball wizard right there, Jeff.
A gain of about 18 right
Yes.
there.
Habern having a great game. He had that huge night the other night with 200-plus yards. Looks like he's heading that way now. So 3:40 to go first quarter. 3:40 to go first quarter. We'll try to see how many yards Habern has so far. 3:40 to go. First and 10 for the Vikings on the Alexander 35-yard line. He has 44 yards already. 5 carries. Pretty good average.
Yes, you'll take that. 8.8.
8.
Yes.
Ball snapped to Moore. And a little double, Jeff, a little like a double counterplay right there. Habern gets it outside. That was a good job. They handed it to Drayton Charlie. Charlie did an inside handoff right there coming back. So it's kind of like, it's not really the crossbuck, but kind of like it.
Kind of like, it's like a variation.
Like a kind of a mini double reverse right there.
There's another first down.
So Habern just continued to, I mean, do you give it to anybody else the way he's running
All
along?
right now. Keep riding that horse is all you got to do.
So Habern right now with about 54 yards in 5 carries. Just under 3 minutes, no score. Vikings have the ball on the 21-yard line of the Spartans.
Thacker's in at tight end.
He plays a lot of positions. So Moore's going to throw a little pass out in the flat. And again, nice job by
They still don't have him down.
can't get Habern down, but they're going to hit him for a loss there. You a little surprised by that, with running the ball so well for
I am a
one
little bit. That was mash on the tackle for the Spartan. It's going to make it 2nd and 14.
time on the clock, Bob?
Time of the clock is 2:20. No score. First quarter. Bob Grillo, Jeff Thacker, Tim McManus, Lugs Herald here on 98.7 WYRO. Total Media Sports.
I did hear the guys talking last week, and I'm noticing it already this week. A lot faster getting the play called.
Yeah, they are. They really are. So Tully again in the ball game, playing tight end. Moore hands the ball to Hayburn. Hayburn stiff arms a guy, and they bring him down for a loss. So 2 big plays in a row by the Spartans here. So it's going to be a 3rd and 16, and the Vikings
Call timeout.
So we'll take a timeout with 1:39 to go in the first quarter. The score is 0-0.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Since 1989, Dodrell Realty has been the premier real estate office in Vinton County. Broker Carol Dodrell and her agents have the experience and knowledge to help you throughout the home buying process. Whether you are looking for a home in the country, a wooded retreat, a cabin, or a home in the village, our trained agents are here to help. If you have a property to sell, our dedicated agents will work around the clock to get your property sold. Give us a call at 740-596-5110 or view our properties online at dodrellrealty.com. Live where you love to visit, and go Vikings!
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
Your home for Vinton County Viking sports. Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Back at Vinton County High School, here comes the 3rd down play. Oh, and just out of nowhere, Alexander just sniffs it out, and what a tackle on Hayburn by, can't get that number, Jeff, you got it? 42, that is Isaac Waller, a senior. So the Vikings have just gone backwards, Jeff.
They lost 11 yards.
Now here's the question.
Plays.
They got the ball on the 40. They had it on the 20. So do you punt here? I would.
They're not.
No, they're not.
But I would. I'm with you.
Yeah, they got a minute to go, 4th quarter. The Vikings have a 4th and 2 Dundas from here.
I suppose they could quick kick, but I don't see it happening.
No, they won't.
Not from here.
I think a good chance with Hayburn touching it, he could go. And Moore goes back to pass.
Got him. If he throws
pass rush it, he's going to go down hard.
There's another loss.
Alexander, so the Vikings go backwards 22 yards on that possession in 3 plays.
Yes.
And that sack, I'm not sure who got that sack for them. 58, number 58,
is
Trevor Sweeney.
Trevor Sweeney.
Wow, that was just that gets a wow from Bob Grillo at the 47-second mark with no score.
Yes, sir.
I think we got the echo fixed a little bit. We're working on it. So we're doing what we can do. And I got a couple scores we'll get here in a minute.
So Alexander comes.
Rain's supposed to be here in 15 minutes, Jeff.
Oh, boy. They're at their 39 starting this drive.
Spartan's just a defensive stop right there,
Yes,
big
sir.
guy.
Trips our way, single far right or far side. Got plenty of protection. Doesn't
Throws
have
it.
anybody open, but
Did he catch that?
I'm looking. No, he did not.
Now, Clayton Lester's on the Vikings sidelines with his shirt off. He was getting attended to, but it looks like he's putting his pads back on. So
Yeah,
they call that incomplete?
Yes. So 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line.
So the echo's fine now, the way I understand it. So
Good.
thank you for Bruce Knox for telling us that. We have a couple scores coming in. We'll get those here in a second. So if you're going to be passing, right now is probably the time for Alexander before the rain hits here
Yes.
in about 15 minutes. And the quarterback
Now he
goes
rolls
back
the far
to pass.
side.
Throws one deep. Vikings, good
almost
job by the
intercepted.
Vikings. That pass was intended for Rylan Hux, a sophomore.
He was
That's
double
going to bring
covered.
up a 3rd and 10
Yep.
from their own 38.
He was
Couple
double covered.
scores.
Good job.
Meigs in Nelsonville, Jeff,
Oh,
are 7-7. Trumbull 8, Southern 0. Mount Vernon leads Zanesville 21-0 in the first. Rain's coming from the south to the north. Should be here in about 15 minutes. Of According to weatherman Nate Lamb, it'll be short. Eastern Meigs 7, Waterford 0. Nelsonville now 14-7 over Meigs.
Third down for the Spartans. Got a guy on a cross right across the middle. Missed him.
Vikings done a good job with the pass rush right there. There was Hunter Hoyd coming in. If I got Hunter coming toward me, I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah, I'm throwing the ball. I don't care where, as long as it's not somebody else. They will punt. No score. First quarter should be just about over, is it not, Bob?
Right, 30 seconds to go. And the Vikings drop back. I think is that Madison? Madison.
Yes.
Good crowd now, Jeff.
Yes. Must be starting to rain because the girls have donned their raincoats.
Oh,
almost
bad punt. That'll help the Vikings. That'll help the Vikings, and Alexander downs it on the 49-yard line. So the Vikings will have the best field position they've had.
Yep.
With 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. The score 0-0, and what you can simply describe as a defensive game.
Yes, it is.
So, Jeff, the Vikings, I mean, just are they going to keep it on the ground, just keep pounding it?
I think so. They've been able to run the ball at will. Viking line just needs to shore up a few little things here and there, and we'll go from there.
So it sounds like Echo's doing a little better, so that's good. And Vikings, 22 seconds to go. They send Tully in motion. There's a fumble on the play. And Alexander's going to pick it up.
Yeah, Tully was supposed to get that ball, and it just never got to him.
Yeah, Alexander keeps answering the bell. Jackson, as we mentioned, in Greenfield game has been rescheduled for tomorrow. Oak Hill, Waverly been rescheduled for tomorrow. Wilson and River Valley also for tomorrow. Theirs is at 1, the other 2 at noon.
Yes.
And Total Media will broadcast all 3 of those. And that's courtesy of the Wilkesville Warrior, Keith Mulholland, if you remember Keith.
I do.
Legend.
This sky reminds me, remember in the movie Independence Day when the ship came over and it started getting darker and darker? That's what this reminds me of.
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark here. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared. So Bateman at quarterback. And, oh, man, the Vikings had him in the backfield, but number 12 for Alexander, Trent Mash.
Just kept moving his feet.
He did the monster mash,
yes,
Jeff.
Sir. He's not very big either.
No. Got about a 6-yard carry there. That'll be the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
The score is 0-0. We'll be back with second quarter action after this timeout.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Good people bring good people.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What?
Huh? I'm so over this."
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7.
Back at Vinton County High School, where the Spartans will have start the second quarter, a 2nd and 4. And, Jeff, if they're going to pass the ball, they're going to have to do it here because it's going to start pouring.
Yes, it is.
What you don't want is a power outage.
No,
it's going to get pretty dark here. Alexander, unbalanced line right now.
Trips
ready to
receive.
Receivers everywhere.
Yep. And an eye back.
Cheerleaders, as you said, Jeff, must know there's rain coming. They've donned the rain gear.
Donned the rain gear.
Going back to pass, and there's got a receiver, and no flag.
Could have been.
Could have been. Pee-wee showed great restraint and did not show a flag there. Good Don call by Pee-wee.
Way to go, Pee-wee.
That's
That was a
gonna
good non-call.
Yeah, that's going to make it 3rd and 4.
Vinton's won 5 straight in his series and 7 in the last 8. Logan and Reynoldsburg, how about that? 7-7.
Wow.
Circleville 7, Marietta 0. And a 3rd and 4 for the Spartans. They have the ball on the 35-yard line of the Vikings. They're probably in 2-down territory here, Jeff. Quarterback draw coming is my prediction.
Nope.
Nope. And they probably should have. And there's a fumble.
There's a ball out.
And
there's still a ball. Now it's picked
Alex
up.
got the ball back. And a little helmet to helmet, but that one couldn't be helped.
So they're going to lose a yard in that one, and it's going to make it 4th and 5.
Probably should have done a quarterback draw
Probably
there.
should have, yes.
As I accidentally touched the equipment, and Jeff says, as Dikembe Natumba said, no, no, no. Sorry, Jeff.
That's all right.
I get excited. I'm trying to learn new things as I get older. But I've learned it's for naught.
It's for naught.
So a 4th and 5 for the Spartans. 11-13 to go, second quarter. They have the ball in the Viking 35. Big play of the game right here so far.
If the Vikings come, he'll throw that pop pass, and they look. No,
yeah, very well
back
could
out.
be. There's a little pass out in the flat, a little bubble screen, and the Vikings are going to hold. What a tackle right there. That was Luke Dimmel. Yeah, I think you could give Luke Dimmel the Monroe Collision hit of the game just about every week, but there was another one. So the Vikings will get the ball back. Good field position. They'll have the ball on the 37-yard line. And Jace Moore comes in, a little pep in his step, getting the play from the sidelines. The Vikings are ready to roll. Jeff, you don't hear me say this often. Throw one right here.
Yes. Let's get a score on the board before this gets any darker.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to pass. You're not going to be able to throw much here in a while.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to do much if it rains like it it's going to.
Well, it's not going to be long, according to the weather report. But
Moore.
Sends Lester in motion. They hand the ball to Hayburn. Hayburn, it seemed like right now they kind of know where he's coming. They didn't earlier, but that was Wyatt McDonald, a sophomore, on the tackle.
Give him 3, 2nd and 7 from the, 38-yard line.
There is 10:36 to go, second quarter, no score. Bob Willow, Jeff Thacker, Lugs Herald, Tim McManus here on 98.7 WYRO Total Media. If you want to go on the stream, you go to Total Media, or add the Total Media app and go to 98.7, and you'll be able to get it.
You'll get it.
Vikings a little confused coming out of the huddle. A couple guys went to the wrong place, linemen nonetheless. And there's a handoff to Hayburn, and Hayburn breaks a couple
out of that one.
Hayburn, what a run. What a run. Almost gets a first down, and he should have been hit for about a 5-yard loss. Just breaking tackle after tackle.
Again, reverse these field, brings up.
Like I said, I can just hear Roger Daltrey singing Pinball Wizard with that guy.
So 3rd and 1. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a good passing down right here. I don't think the Vikings will do it, but Marcus is a gambler.
Yes, he is. Oh, almost got him.
They did get him, I thought. They didn't. Moore thought they got him. He's pretty good at it. And there's a handoff to
Hayburn again.
Hayburn's got some room. Hayburn's going to score.
Yes,
Hayburn's going to take it. 56 yards for the score at the 9:15 mark of the first quarter. Hayburn goes the distance and makes it 6-0 Vikings here on homecoming night.
And I don't see a flag anywhere, do you?
No flags. There hasn't been very many flags.
No, there has not. First play of the game is the only one, right?
Yeah, before the game started, there was a flag. That was it. So Hayburn goes 56 yards for the score, 6-0. Coop will come in, try the extra point. 117 yards so far for Hayburn in a little over a quarter. And the Vikings are in that simple center formation where and I think this is planned. Now the Vikings don't have anybody in there, so the element of surprise
is all over.
They passed out of this a couple games ago.
Yes, they did.
Lester to snapper.
I don't know if they are or not.
They, again, passed out of this last time. Simple center, there it is. Oh, they fumbled. That was a play we ran at Jackson when I was in 5th grade called Simple Center. And that's what they tried. The center just gets it and throws it over to the back over there.
Yeah.
and it did not work.
Did not work this time.
6-0, 9:12 to go in the first quarter. Vikings lead. So, Jeff, Alexander's had some chances.
Yes, they have.
Well, Jeff, you want to take a timeout right here?
Let's take a 30-second right here.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee-powered tools, gas-powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
The Vikings play here on Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Back at Vinton County High School, the Vikings just scored on a 56-yard touchdown run by Lane Night Train Hayburn. And to make it 6-0, extra point failed, so the Vikings will kick off. They squibbed the first one. Let's see what they do here. 9:12 to go, second quarter. Hayburn with 117 yards and 11 carries, so over 10 a carry. Pretty nice night at the office.
Yes.
So let's see. Coop has taken about as deep as drop as a kicker as you can. And we'll see what he does here with it. Probably squib it again, I think, because you're in the mud area. No, he kicks
not
it
this
deep.
time. He kicks it away.
Deep. And it's going to be fielded by the Spartans on the 15-yard line. And takes it out to about 30. Pretty nice return by Alexander.
Very nice return. Very, very nice return.
Nelsonville now leads Meigs 21-7. Supposed to be heavy rain hit. We hope at halftime. No lightning with it, though.
Good.
Alexander they've had their chances. They've had good field position the whole game.
Oh, the Vikings have turned the ball over. So let's see what they do this time. He's completed, one pass, I believe.
The Spartans will send two receivers out. Pretty clean jerseys on them. Vikings secondary's done the job. Defensive line's done the job. There's a long pass and no flag.
Nothing.
Incomplete. Again, as Jeff said, only one flag in this game. It is before the first play for a delay of game.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Spartans from their 29-yard line.
9:01 to go. Second quarter. Bob Griller, Jeff Thacker, Lugs Harold, Tim McManus here on 98.7 WYRO. Crowd's getting bigger. They probably said, we don't want to listen to Bob and Jeff. Let's come out.
Let's go out and play in the rain. Choices. Listen to us or play in the rain. You know, tough life.
Nothing. Kids love playing in the rain. My grandkids played a flag football game in the rain. Loved it the other day. And there's a handoff.
That's that.
Oh, that little. I'll tell you what. There is Hunter. Luke Dimmel loses his helmet.
That was Mash on the run.
That was Trent Mash. Mash runs hard. Little guy. Runs very hard. Very impressive. That was Ramsey had to come out. Excuse me. With helmet, when the helmet comes off, you got to come out.
Come out for a play. So 3rd and 11 now. He lost the yard.
We got a lot of the young cheerleaders out there with the varsity cheerleaders, so that's cool. I know they had a cheerleading clinic the other day, and I think they're going to have some of the flag football guys out there as well. So it's going to be a 3rd and 11 from their own 28. Alexander, they trail 6-0, 8:19 second quarter.
Deep drop.
Bateman, that little pass over the middle.
Pop pass again.
And
not this time.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe not even that. And again, Dimmel just continues to press. He's not all league. There's something seriously wrong there, Jeff.
That's going to make it 4th and 8.
So Alex will be forced to punt. And coming out will be their kicking specialist. That will be Jake Roush. Reynoldsburg now leads Logan 14-0. Eastern 13, Waterford 0.
Back to return the punt.
That's
Nobody.
our kicking specialist, Jeff. That is
Number
Jake
1.
Roush. Jake Roush. And going back for the Vikings is Madison. Is that right, Jeff?
I think so.
Low
snap.
Another nice punt.
Oh, yes, sir.
Vikings probably going to be content to let it roll, and then gets a
nice
huge
start.
Alexander roll. Vikings will get the ball on their own 23-yard line.
They lead 6-0.
36-yard punt. Yes, the Vikings lead 6-0. And again, Hayburn has got the hot hand. So let's see if they
Hand him the
continue
ball.
to give it to him. Lester got shook up early. He's back in there. So they may try a fake to Haber and give the ball to Lester.
Could.
So the
Moore's
Vikings
already in with the play.
doing, as you said, Jeff, a really good job of getting the plays in early. A lot of time on the play clock, which wasn't the case earlier.
No. A lot of timeouts and delays early.
Vikings in a I. No.
No.
And that's going to be Tully, I believe.
Yep, that's Tully.
Tully, nice job by Drayden Tully. There's going to be a
flag.
hold, and that's going to be a penalty on the Vikings. There'll be a hold. The offender puts his hands up like, I didn't touch anybody. My hands are out here, but they said, we caught you, son.
Yeah. I thought I heard a whistle. We're picking
No, wait
the
a minute.
flag
They're
up.
waving the flag off. They're waving the flag off. So that gain by Tully, a nice gain, will stay.
They're going to replay the down because it was an
They're saying it was
inadvertent
a
whistle.
dead ball, right?
Yeah, inadvertent whistle.
Yeah.
I think.
It is on radio, 98.7 WYRO. For
Correct.
people that can't find it, you could also go to Total Media Sports and add the app and then go to 98.7 WYRO.
So they gave him. I can't
So
find that.
Vikings
is.
have a 2nd and 10, Jeff.
No, they gave him the play.
They did.
It's second
yeah, they
and 8
did.
or
second
second
and
and
3.
2.
Yeah. And there's a handoff to Tully. Tully a first down. Nice gain. Nice gain by Drayden Tully, and he gets a first down. Good hard running to give Habern a little break out there. He's limping a little, but I think he's going to be okay. Tully's still in there with Moore. Habern's out to the right. Pass out in the flat. That is Madison, who's been a very solid receiver for the Vikings this year, Jeff.
Nice safe pass.
Yes, absolutely.
Give him 6. Going to make it 2nd and 4. Moore right back with the play.
98.7 is nothing but static we're hearing. Again, we can't control that, so.
The radio stations are having issues, so we're streaming and on the Total Media app is what you'll hear us on. The wind played havoc with the towers.
And there is Tully again. Tully just continues to impress, the sophomore.
Coach Gaines talked a lot about him on one of the broadcasts.
I told you to watch him as the season went on because he's got game.
So Vikings 1st and 10 from their own 49. They lead 6-0. Let's see what happens here. As our old buddy from Nelsonville would say, Moore brings the troops to the line.
Said it often.
And very often. Receivers twins our side.
And there's a little handoff going the other way.
Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh,
well,
they
got
had
him.
it spelled out, but they can't tackle Habern. They still can't tackle
Habern.
Habern should have been hit for a 10-yard loss and picks up 3. So no question, what a run.
Well, they're going to mark him back 1, so make it 2nd and 8.
You know, Jeff, we've had a lot of big hits of the game on the defensive end, but I might have to give the big hit of the game to Habern. He's just hitting guys offensively right here.
Yeah, you're right. Right back to the pinball wizard thing. We've never gave an offensive player the big hit of the game, have we?
No, but we might
now.
He just keeps banging off guys. Tully running hard,
Yes,
Jeff.
he
I'll tell
is.
you
He's
what.
still up.
He gets about 10 right there.
Going to be awful close to a first down. Make it
Nice
3rd
job.
and maybe
nice job.
1.
Tully is just pushing everybody forward.
Going to mark
And
him
he is
back
a
little.
sophomore, 5'7".
3rd and 2, long 2.
They're in 2-down territory
Oh,
here,
sure.
though. I think Jace Moore might be open if he fakes one here. Let's see. They give it
That's
to Tully.
Tully
That
again.
time they smelled Tully out.
They
And he
heard him coming this
gains
time.
1. Gains 1. Still moves it forward. Tully's played a great game for the Vikings.
So bring it up 4th and 1. Let's see what they do. We got to believe they're going for it.
Guardians are down 1-0, Jeff. Doesn't really matter, but it kind of does.
It does, kind of.
If they could still get the top record in the American League. So the Vikings at a 4th and 1, 3:54 to go. Second quarter, the Vikings lead 6-0. There's Tully.
That's Tully. He
gets the first down and more. So Drayden Tully, 5'7". What do you think, Jeff? 125, 130?
At the most.
Yes, continues to run hard.
Little scooter bug. So 1st and 10, Vikings at the 37-yard line of the Spartans. They lead 6-0.
Vikings 1st and 10, 3:28 to go. I think they have 2 timeouts left.
Let's see what happens here.
Got to get one of those scoreboards for the timeout.
Blitz coming.
There's a little pitch out in the flat. That was to Jace's buddy to Montgomery, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
And Josh.
He lost the yard.
Maybe lost a yard, yes.
So 2nd and 11. Vikings with the ball. Again, they lead 6-0. Just a little over 2 minutes left second quarter. I think. I didn't look. I'm assuming.
So we'll see what the Vikings have on a 2nd and 11. 2:47 to go second quarter. They lead 6-0, have the ball on their 38-yard line. Moving the ball on the ground. There's a handoff to Tully. And the big guy just continues to just move forward and get positive yardage. How many yards does he have so far? How much?
Nash with the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 4. Vikings ball on the 30 of the Spartans. 2 minutes.
Tully has 40 yards already. This quarter, just one quarter. Going to try to add to it right there. Loses a couple. Remember Nick Chubb when he had 1,000 yards in 1 year and he carried it and lost 2?
Yeah.
He ended up with 998.
998.
Can't get Nick Chubb back soon enough, Jeff.
No.
A 4th and 3 for the Vikings here.
A few other adjustments need to be made, but Chubb will help a whole bunch.
Yes, if he's capable of coming back.
Yes.
I think you'll see a Hayburn carry here. Hayburn will carry the ball from the wing would be my guess. And a 4th and 3. No backs in the backfield. Maybe they won't.
Going to be a little
Here
difficult.
he comes. There's a Hayburn carry.
He's going to lose yards.
And if
they
can
get
bring
him down,
and
they
he
got him
loses,
this time.
Oh my, loses 11 right there. So the Vikings had a golden opportunity, but they got in that Bermuda trial territory and shot themselves in the foot.
Now the Spartans with good.
They got minute 16 to go and all 3 timeouts.
Yep.
So
good field position, and they with a minute 16 left.
yeah, so we'll see what the Spartans haven't been able to get much going offensively though.
No, do they have? The Spartans have more than one touchdown or one first down, Timmy?
I think they got it in the first drive.
That's all I think they have. One. That's what I thought.
In the first series.
That was the very first series.
They had a penalty before the.
So they've only got 17
yards.
total. So they're at the line. Blitz may be coming. No, backs out. Going to throw it, or going to try to throw it.
Quarterback Bateman, he's going to try to keep it now, and Bateman's going to get drugged down from behind. And he's calling, I think the other fans are saying, hey, should be a horse collar, but they're not going to call it.
No, I don't think so.
There's
Now we
going
got
to be a timeout
timeout
by the Spartans. So, Jeff, you want to take one or leave it here at the minute 1?
That was Danner with the tackle. Let's take a 30 and be back in 30 seconds.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
Your home for Vinton County Viking sports. Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
back at Vinton County High School where Spartans will have the ball. They called a timeout. They have a minute 1 to go. They have the ball on their 44-yard line. They trail 6-0. The Vikings will get the ball to start the second half. So
2nd and 12 for the Spartans after that 2-yard loss on the previous play.
So they have 4 receivers out to the right.
Let's see what happens.
He
He has
rolls
just not had any time to throw the ball.
No, he has it. Little pass out in the flat, just over the head of the intended receiver, Maddox Meek, a freshman. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And, you know, Jeff, if the Vikings can get a stop here with 2 timeouts, they might be able to get another
They could
score.
do something, yeah. So 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Let's see what they have up their sleeves for this play call.
Yeah, I mean, I think they probably would have a field goal kicker, but they got to get down there to try.
He's not going to kick one for here.
No, absolutely not. They just haven't been able to get anything going offensively, but that's a tribute to the Vikings defense, I believe. And they run the ball on a 3rd
Oh,
down.
my.
The Vikings need to run a timeout right there. Let's see if they do.
That was Hunter Hoyt with the stop.
Vikings do take a timeout. Good coaching right there by Marcus Games and Garth Fry.
We'll stay right here.
I think you come after the punter right here. Jeff, what do you think?
It'd be interesting. He's a gambler. Let's see what he calls.
I think it could happen.
Let's see what he does. He's standing over here on the sidelines, very calm.
Noseville York now 27, Meigs 7, Eastern 13, Waterford 7, Trumbull 20, Southern 7. Guardians still trail. They have to sweep the Astros and have the Yankees lose 2 or 3 to the Pirates to get to number 1 seed. That probably won't happen.
Probably not. Could. Never know.
As they say in the movie Angels of the Outfield, it could happen.
It could happen.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down for the Spartans. And the Vikings, good timeout by them. They'll have 1 left. I think if they try that little double reverse, if they get the ball back, that might go.
Well, no one's back. That surprises me just
And the
a tad.
referees keeps pointing down the field saying, hey, is somebody going to get back? You don't have to get anybody back.
No, you don't have to.
I think he's worried the Vikings not anybody back, but he's just. And there's the
Big punt.
And the Vikings will have the ball on their own 18 with 39 seconds to go. The Vikings are going to get the ball.
I'd probably just take a knee and go in.
I think he could try something. Maybe a run, no pass. So, what do you think?
I'd just take a knee. And
Marcus
go in.
won't take a knee.
No, Marcus won't, but I would. Let's see what happens.
So the Vikings will have the ball, like I said, in their own 18. 38 seconds to go, 2nd quarter. Vikings lead 6-0. Bob Willow, Jeff Thacker, Tim McManus, and Lugs Harold. In a game the Vikings have completely dominated.
Somebody called a timeout.
Was that us calling a
I don't
timeout?
know. Alexander called a
did it.
timeout.
And that helps us because I think
sure.
we have 1 left. Is that right, boys?
We'll stay right here.
Coach Phillips' defense looking good out there. I think a great job by Antonio Mendez and Andy Long calling plays today. And let's see what kind of tricks they may have up their sleeves here. Nice staff. Most of them stayed, Jeff, after Coach Carper went to Zanesville. Nice to see Rio Grande football marching in the Apple Festival Parade.
Yes.
Not this year, next year.
Next year, yes.
So the Vikings will come out of a I formation here. And there's the handoff. That is Habern. And so to see if the Vikings will take a timeout. I'm just going to let it run out.
I think so.
Isaac Waller, another tackle. He's had a great game. Rain is in within a couple minutes from here.
So that'll end the first half with the Vikings leading by a score of 6-0.
And they'll get the ball to start the second half. So it'll be halftime. good performance by the Vikings. We'll be back and
we'll go 4 minutes so we can get the stats put together.
okay.
Go, beer, go, beer, get your cold beer. The coldest beer in town is chilling and ready for you at L&S Drive-Thru on Route 93 in MacArthur. With the area's largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits, L&S Drive-Thru has the right beverage to quench your thirst. Family-owned and operated, L&S Drive-Thru in MacArthur is here and ready to serve you 7 days a week. L&S Drive-Thru of MacArthur. You won't find a colder beverage anywhere else.
Let's go out and do something.
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new, something delish.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leella Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leella Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leella Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leella Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leella Lanes in Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
One of the best tickets in town will always be activities at our local schools. Athletic events, concerts, and plays. You can always count on an enjoyable time. Our children are the future. Let's give them all the encouragement that we can. Go to a game, hear a concert, see a play. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. We're family owned and operated and here to help you find the ride of your dreams. You can find us 3 miles east of Jackson at 2223 Clary Road on US 35 East. Give us a call, 740-286-4956, or go to ponypowersports.com. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides, Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
True fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockhart Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockhart Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Good luck to all of our local area teams.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's
Wow. Once a marching Viking, always a marching Viking. Thank you for your attention and applause. We are the Vinton County Marching Vikings!
In every aisle. At Campbell's Market, you'll find only the freshest meat and produce, family-friendly prices, plenty of convenient parking, and amazing customer service. See their weekly ad every Saturday in the Telegram, or check them out on Facebook. That's Campbell's Market in MacArthur. Family-owned and happy to serve you.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
I went from a dead-end job to endless opportunity.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. With advancement opportunities, an on-site health clinic, and generous retirement benefits, you too can be more at Bellisio Foods. Apply today at belisiofoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO foods.com/careers.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
This is ONN.
John Cooper is in the College Football Hall of Fame, the Rose Bowl Hall of Fame, and several others around the country. Our thanks to Coach Cooper for joining us here this evening. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. A reminder, you can listen to many of our affiliate broadcasts from across the state at onnradio.com. From the Ohio News Network.
You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7.
Back at Vinton County High School, where the Vikings lead at halftime 6-0. Neither team's back out in the field. We had entertained by the alumni band, alumni cheerleaders. Great job. Vikings lead 6-0. Here's the stats. Vikings have 8 first downs, just 1 for Spartans. They got it in their first drive. Vikings 25 rushing yard carries for 129 rushing yards. Spartans 11 rushes for 2 yards. Passing yards, Vikings was 6, Spartans was 16. 3 for 11 for the Spartans. 4 for 4. Excuse me. Passes attempted 4 for 4 for the Vikings. 3 for 11 for the Spartans. Total offensive plays 22 for the Spartans, 29 for the Vikings. But the difference is the Vikings have 135 yards. Punts, Vikings once for 29 yards. Spartans punter's done a great job keeping the Vikings bottled up, 5 for 36 yards. Time of possession, the Vikings 15-13, Alex 8:47. For Alexander, they have Trent Mash has five carries for 6 yards. He leads them in rushing. Lane Hayburn 14 for 128 yards. Drayden Tolley, great job off the bench, 8 carries for 40 yards. Clayton Lesser just 1 for 2. He got injured a little bit early. Chase Moore, as we said, is 4 for 4 for 6 yards. Alex Bateman, 3 for 11 for 16 yards. Just not having much time to throw the football. And let's see here. What am I doing wrong? Can't get it. We're trying to get this down here. And Lugs Harold just continues to amaze and impress as he has, some guys have skills and some don't. I don't have those. So and then Tim McManus is getting that done. Again, so that's basically the stats that we got right here. We'll go to some defensive stats if we could roll down there.
Spartans back out on the field.
Defensive stats. Luke Dimmel has 3 tackles, unassisted, 1 assist, and he's been everywhere. And the Vikings have, Isaac Waller's had a huge game for them. He's got 8 tackles, 2 assists. So that's where we're at halftime. 6-0. The Vikings will receive. The officials are back out.
Spartans are back out.
And it's really, Nate Lamb did a good job reporting the rain because he said it would happen at halftime, and it has. And it's raining on me now through the
lid?
Through the lid. So I might move. Coming behind you. I don't like getting wet.
Well, that should get
hopefully they'll
pushed down some when they get in.
So the Spartans are back out. No Vikings yet.
Nope, haven't seen any of them.
So, Jeff, take it over for a minute.
Okay. Grab that lid, Tim.
So they're going to close the lid. Don't really want to get electrocuted, Jeff. Electrocution's not my preferred way, Jeff.
If you remember correctly, we did a baseball game in the rain.
Yeah, I do. I do. So the lid has been closed. It's a retractable roof, which I think is the next thing, Jeff, that we need to build here, a retractable roof over this stadium.
Yeah, there you go. We'd be the only high school in Ohio that has a retractable roof.
Maybe in the country.
Yeah.
They probably got one in Texas.
I'm sure they got some in Texas, yes.
Yeah, where football's king. So I put a little more time in the clock, so about 2.5. But the Vikings lead 6-0. Vikings will get the ball. I think you're just going to see a steady ground and pound, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't. If somebody throws the ball in this, they know something we don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what, both teams' defense has been very sharp. And as I mentioned earlier,
what you have to watch for now, and I agree with you, nobody's going to throw the ball. They're going to run it and run it and run it some more. But you're going to have to watch. The ball's going to be slick. You know, can't have any turnovers deep in your opponent's territory.
Kudos to Luke Dimmel having a great game defensively, but Isaac Waller is having just an unbelievable game, the senior for Alexander, with 10 total tackles already in just one half. So
cheerleaders are having fun they've got their rain bonnets on, so they're okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hopefully it'll stop here. I don't know if it's planning on it. It probably won't.
Let me look at the radar here, see what we got.
But the Vikings have a 6-0 lead. They will receive the kickoff to start. And again, I think even though he's been playing, Tully's a little bit injured out there. And it looks like even Habern's limping a little bit, but great job tonight for the Vikings. Drayden Tully coming off the bench.
Yes, absolutely so. Running the ball well.
Heavy rain's going to almost over. It should taper off in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Nate Lamb not only gives us scores, he also is a meteorologist. Speaking of meteorologists, Teresa Kimes-Brown's daughter's got a degree in that, getting a master's degree in that. She wants to chase tornadoes, I believe, yeah?
Yep, she does. She wants to be a storm chaser, I think.
Something that looks like you do, Jeff.
Storm chase?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's look here.
Field looks like it's holding up pretty good, although it's been a little slick, Jeff.
Yes, it has, and it's going to be a lot slick now.
Alexander's had a little more trouble with it than us, I think.
Yeah, that rain's going to be gone here. Let's see. 8:16. It should be gone before 9 o'clock.
Well, the Vikings will receive. And we'll see with Alexander. You know, I would not be surprised if we don't see a little goofiness starting off here, Jeff. Maybe a little onside kick, see what happens. Because they're having a little trouble getting things going offensively. Jeff, what do you think about high school sports doing the same old kickoff while the pro stuff does that goofy stuff that they do?
I think that pro stuff's goofy. That's why the high school kids aren't doing it. That's almost dumb.
Are the Browns the only team that maybe in the history of the NFL will recover a fumble on one of those, but the kicker is offsides?
Yes.
How can you be offside? You're the only one that can be offside.
You're the only person standing there. I don't know.
I don't understand that.
But, you know, we've rooted for the Browns as long as I've known you, and they are the only team I know that can do the impossible.
Yeah.
And always in a negative way.
Yes. I don't know. They're kicking off from the 45. Yeah. And
oh, hold on.
there is a penalty.
There is a penalty.
That was a penalty on the Vikings, I think, for not coming out.
That was a delay. So there's
Delay
another
by the
penalty
Vikings. So
before the clock
that,
moves.
That signal was
That's
put
twice.
on by Roger. Does a good job with that.
Roger Dodger.
So they're going to – the Vikings get penalized 5 for –
delay.
So the two penalties before we've even had a snap in this game of the 3. How about that?
So here we go again. Let's see what they do.
And there's a little squibber.
Yeah, kind of.
Vikings going to pick it up about in the 13-yard line. It takes a knee. That was Hayburn?
Was that Hayburn?
No, that was not Hayburn. That was...
Was it Madison?
I think it was Hayburn.
Okay. Well, right now, good luck picking out numbers.
You got a couple guys that somehow have kept a completely white uniform.
One of them's the kicker.
Yeah. Tell you, Alexander's really showing a lot of game. They don't have a lot of players, but their defense has been there. The Vikings the same way. And the Vikings will have the ball. They'll go to an I formation this half. Hayburn, the deep back, Tully up front. Oh, excuse me, that's
Is that Tully?
Lester.
Lester, yeah.
Handoff goes to
Hayburn.
Hayburn's going to
He
go.
may go
Hayburn's going
again.
to take it to the house. Hayburn, no, he's drugged
No,
out
they
from
drug him
behind
down.
about the 49-yard line. So he went 29 yards, but thought he was going to go, Jeff.
Well, and the guy running with him did the exact right thing. If he would have made that block, it'd have been a block in the back. So that
It looks like when someone's running, it's like a horse at the Preakness.
It does.
There's rain. You just see it just
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah, big splashes. So 1st and 10, Vikings on the Spartan
Hayburn
49-yard line.
Hayburn possibly could have another 200-yard game here.
Very much so.
I formation, ball goes to Hayburn again.
Another big hole.
He's got to be wearing these Spartans down a little bit, Jeff.
I would think so.
I think he's limping a little bit, but yeah, he's a gamer.
I think he's wearing a brace. I think.
Great holes being opened up by the line, Jeff.
Yes, there is. They're doing a great
You
job.
got Thacker, you got Ward, you got Ramsey, you got Channel, you got White, and you have Dimmel up front. Don't want to leave anybody out, but that's what I got. And Hoyd. Mulhern as well. And there's a
First
handoff.
back.
That is Tully. Pretty good gain.
That
Gonna
might
get him
be a first
down.
down.
Yeah. So third quarter, 10:46. Vikings lead 6-0. Ball on the Spartan 38-yard line.
Yep, first down.
I got to hand it, guys, to Pee Wee. I think he's done a great job out there.
He has. We'll have to tell him he did a good job.
Quarterback Chase Moore.
Blitz.
Handoff. That is Hayburn.
That is Hayburn.
We had a little tush push there by one of the linemen to get him through a tackle. Gain's about 7. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. And 10:20 to go in the third quarter. The Vikings lead 6-0.
They moved it
They had
back.
the ball on the 33-yard line. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
They moved it back. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Okay. It looked like a 7-yard gain to me, Jeff, but somehow it ended up 5. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Everybody looks a little frozen out there. I think the fullback is maybe Thacker.
I don't think so. No, he doesn't have the black gloves on.
And there's Hayburn. Nice run. Gets the first down. The Vikings, that might be Lane Danner. Let's see.
27?
27 is
You're looking
Zeb Martin, the Zebster.
The Zeb's in.
Zebster running fullback.
We interviewed him the other day. He's a trip to talk to.
He is a great kid. Very good student. Entertaining guy. So the Vikings get a first down. Falling. That was a nice block by Zeb. He's a sophomore.
One receiver near side, I formation.
Looks like the rain's dying down a little.
It does.
Handoff. There's Hayburn.
That's Hayburn, yes.
Just carrying people. He's got to be wearing down the Spartans, Jeff.
I think so. Rain is dying down. Not raining near as hard as it was.
That was Carter Hawk on the tackle. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 4 from the Spartan 24-yard line. Vikings lead 6:08 or 6:53 to go, third quarter. I formation. There's a fumble. Fumble on the play. Did we lose it?
I'm looking. Nobody's
Delay.
pointing yet.
Alexander doesn't seem too excited it's their ball.
It is their ball.
Now they are.
Yep, now they are.
So Alexander gets the ball. Big turnover, Jeff.
Yes.
That was like the game you talked about earlier, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
So that was Wally Meek on the tackle. The Meek shall inherit the earth, but he just inherited a football.
He just inherited the football. That's right. Now let's see what the Spartans will do.
They've passed almost every down. Let's see if they're going to be capable of running it.
Rain's picking back up.
Oh, they fumble, but they get the ball back. And about who got that tackle for us?
75.
That was
Hunter Hoyt.
Dimmel.
75.
75. That was
That's
Bowen
Hoyt.
Ward. Hunter Hoyt, excuse me.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
So the ball's getting a little harder to hang on to for both teams.
We was afraid of that. Passing formation here, although he's in an eye. Not now.
We'll see if they go to the air. And there's
another fumble.
And
there's a flag.
Well, I think that's a ball mark. It does look like
it looked like a flag.
Ball mark.
No, it's a ball mark. You're right.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. And the ball is like a grease pig at the county fair, Jeff.
County fair, you're right.
Have you ever chased a grease pig at the county fair?
Not at the county fair, but I have chased a grease pig.
Did you catch it?
Yes. Many moons ago.
How was your singing excursion?
It's good. It's a great time.
Any autographs?
No.
And they're going to hand the
There's
ball
a
off.
run, and nowhere.
And the Vikings are all over that.
Yeah.
So they went, like the Vikings did, in one possession, went backwards. It's going to make up a 4th down and 18 for the Spartans, and they'll have to punt. So the Vikings did their job, Jeff. Got good field position here.
Now the first thing the punter's got to do is catch the ball.
And I think they're going. Garth is saying we're going for it. Going for a block. At least that's the signal I got with this, Jeff.
Looks like it. We'll see. Not in that lineup, they're not.
I'm not sure. They're coming.
He's backing out, I think.
Here's the snap. They're coming.
Yep, they are.
And they almost got it.
Yep, might have
almost
tipped
got it.
Might have tipped it.
And the Vikings will have great field position on their own 41, a 27-yard punt. Lucky to get it off.
Yes.
So, Vikings trying to get some breathing distance between them and the Spartans. Got good field position and a chance to do it. Nelsonville, York 37, MiG 7 at the half, Jeff. Wheelersburg and Harvest Press 6-6.
We've been to Harvest Prep. Have we not? Yes.
Yeah, we've been to Harvest Prep.
We've been
yes,
to
sir.
Harvest Prep. That was an interesting drive. Very nice people.
Just 5 total yards for the Spartans on this rainy, damp night here in MacArthur, Ohio. Vikings go back to the eye. Got to hang on to the football. They hand it to Haber. He's got to be getting a little tired himself, Jeff. I'm not sure Lane gets tired.
I'm not sure he does either.
Number 75 for the Spartans has had a great game as well. That is Nate Graves, a junior. Second and 10. Vikings one score. Might put this one out of reach. Blitz coming. And they saw the play, but, Haber just slipped or he would have scored.
Yes, he would have. Give him a gain of 3 make it 3rd and 7.
Zeb Martin doing a great job as a lead back blocking. Moore gets to play. Moore's getting to play in a lot quicker than what we used to.
Yes.
Channel brings the troops up to the line. Montgomery splits right. Madison left.
Whoop, almost got him.
Moore's great at that. Handoff. Hayburn moves his stack forward. It'll bring up a 4th down, Jeff, and a very bad spot. That's a bad spot.
Fourth and four. They'll go.
Yeah, absolutely, they'll go. Fourth and 4 for the Vikings. Moore trying to keep Moore and Hayburn come over to dry their hands. So I got a feeling Hayburn will touch it.
Could very well.
And rain is pretty well dying down.
And just as you say that, it starts to pick back
I
up.
got 2 umbrellas today, and my one I opened within 30 seconds. It was destroyed today. Oh, there's a fumble
Another
on the
fumble.
play. Oh,
I
my.
think the Vikings have got this one.
But it'll turn over on downs to
Yes.
the Spartans.
Wow.
Colin Arbaugh, good job right there for the Spartans. And they'll get the ball. So a ball, taking care of the ball, a tough job for both teams, Jeff.
It is. So it's 1st and 10 Spartans. A little over 4 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Vikings lead 6-0.
Bob Willow, Jeff Thacker, Lugs Herald, Tim McManus on 98.7 WYRO Total Media Sports.
And the stream.
And the stream, yes, sir. So they're doing something a little different here, Jeff. We got 3 backs in the backfield here. Hasn't seen this all night. It could be a
It's gonna
quarterback
run.
draw. And
Didn't get a lot.
yeah, they ran into Hunter.
That's a couple things in this life I don't want to do, and that's one of them, is run into Hunter.
I always said, I might add that to my 4th. I always said maybe the 3 worst thing in sports, fielding a punt in the NFL. Can you imagine how terrifying that is?
Can't imagine.
Rob Dibble fastball back in the day.
Back in
or
the
getting
day.
in the ring with Mike Tyson.
Yep.
Maybe running into Hunter's 4th. So they've changed, Jeff. I think they just see the quarterback just running the football here.
I think so.
There's a bad snap.
First he's got to
He
do is get a
goes down.
snap.
Oh, that poor guy. Punter just laid him out.
Yeah. So that's going to make it 3rd and 12.
A 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. They haven't thrown the ball this half. They've gone to 3 backs in the backfield, try to get their quarterback to run the football.
Right now he's having trouble handling the snap.
Sorry, Jeff, I didn't mean to touch the equipment.
No, it's all right. You were concerned.
I
You didn't see what you thought you would see.
Spartans struggling to get anything going offensively. Going
Good
back to
snap
pass
this
their
time.
quarterback. He throws one. It is caught. Oh, it's
he
dropped.
dropped it.
Caught and dropped. So they'll have
Right through his
punt.
hands.
Pretty good strike right there. That one should have been caught. Would have been short of the 1st down, but so it's going to make up a 4th down. They'll have to punt from their own 33. Vikings almost got the last one. Let's see if they'll go for this one. Fourth and 12. Madison goes back. Roush, the punter. Kind of a Don Cockroft guy doing both, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Gets it. Kicks it. Nice slow kick. We fielded by
He's gonna
Madison.
run this one.
Oh,
my.
Madison just gets drilled. About the 28-yard line. That was a nice tackle by Ryland Hucks, a sophomore.
So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be back after these messages.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984. Booth Insurance Agency has been serving Jackson and Vinton counties and all of southeastern Ohio areas since 1955. We are proud to be affiliated with Range, Ohio Mutual, Progressive, and Western Reserve Insurance Companies. We can provide you with automobile, homeowners, and business insurance. We are a complete insurance agency here to get you the best insurance possible. We shop for the best rates so you don't have to. Call David at 740-596-5815 for your free no-obligation rate today, or visit boothinsuranceagency.net.
You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7.
Vikings got the ball on their first play, fumbled. Alexander got it back, and they have the ball on the 32-yard line. So Alexander has a chance. They have it on the Viking 32, and they've had trouble moving the football. They only had, I think, 5 offensive yards right now.
One first
down in the first series. The quarterback's going back. He's just going to try to and he fumbles the ball right there, and the Vikings get it back. So it looks like we're going to have a game of fumble-rooski, Jeff.
Could be.
And the ball is just right there in the quagmire of mud. Yeah, so the Vikings moved the ball by that fumble, gained 6 up to the 37-yard line. 2:27 to go, third quarter. Vikings lead 3-0. They have the ball in their own 36. Jeff, right now we're getting to play in and playing time. Right now we might have slow it down.
Yeah, might take our time here.
A slant pass to Josh Montgomery would go for 6 right now. And we hand the ball off to Haber. He gains about 2.
So they're going to give him 1, make it 2nd and 9.
Another questionable spot, Jeff.
It's hard to find it in the mud.
Yes, it is. The Vikings still in an I formation. Zeb Martin, the up back. Let's give the Zebster one. Blitz coming. Another fumble. Another fumble.
Let's see who gets this one.
Third down. So fumble being averaged
every third play.
33% of the time in this game. Jeff, what'd you do in those rock concerts when it started to rain?
You played on.
Played on. The band played on,
The
Jeff.
band played on.
Jeff, do you miss the rock and roll days?
No.
You don't?
I'm too old.
But do you miss them?
I'm too old.
But they were fun.
They were fun.
I'm dead serious, people. He's cut 2 albums. I tease him all the time, but this guy cut 2 albums.
Blitz again.
And Hayburn gets it and moves his stack forward.
I'll tell you what, if Haber never gets through this first flow, he's gone.
He's going to be sore.
They're just.
Are we going to punt here or are we going to go? What are we doing?
Oh, let's go.
Let's punt. Well, I think you almost got to go for safety. No, they're going to punt.
They're going to punt.
I think that is a good call.
Problem is
a good call for a fake punt right here.
Yeah, but also your punter first job has to catch the ball.
Yeah.
And everybody's having trouble holding on to the ball.
The game has been a little dull here in the second half with all the fumbles. Coop gets it off. Oh, beautiful punt by Coop. They're going to try to field it, and they fumble it.
Yeah,
and
he
the
falls
get
on
the
it.
ball back on the 30-yard line. So that was a 30-yard punt by Coop. And
In the rain.
And Spartans will have it on the 40. And the rain is...
It's still coming down, but not like it was earlier.
I got the second umbrella that I bought today. Let's hoping this one can last more than the 15 seconds
What
the
did you
first
do
one
to
did.
break the first one? The dog eat?
Oh, I got home, took my dog out. It was pouring. I wanted to get him out, and the wind just immediately just destroyed it.
Just snapped it. Okay. I thought maybe you did something, with your
And he,
mechanical
of course,
abilities.
says, well, why did you have an umbrella? 'Cause I said, because it's pouring down rain. Don't you know it's not going to stay when it's windy? I said, well, I obviously found that out. So the Spartans are going to go back that same formation. And there's
He
another
still can't
fumble.
catch the ball.
Oh, my. I don't know, Jeff, whether it's just that slick or.
I don't know if he's taking his eyes off of it. I just don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, that gets a wow from Bob G.
At the 36-second mark of the third quarter, that gets a wow from me with the Vikings leading 6-0.
Second and 17.
Zanesville getting shut out by Mount Vernon, 28-0. Quarterback gets it that time.
And loses
Nothing.
more yards.
I think they're just trying to minimize damage by having him carrying it. And they need to pass here, Jeff, because they're going to have a 3rd and 20.
Yep,
That's the fourth quarter.
Third
fourth quarter, the Vikings lead 6-0. We'll be back after this timeout with fourth quarter Vinton County Viking action.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Since 1989, Dodrell Realty has been the premier real estate office in Vinton County. Broker Carol Dodrell and her agents have the experience and knowledge to help you throughout the home buying process. Whether you are looking for a home in the country, a wooded retreat, a cabin, or a home in the village, our trained agents are here to help. If you have a property to sell, our dedicated agents will work around the clock to get your property sold. Give us a call at 740-596-5110 or view our properties online at dodrellrealty.com. Live where you love to visit, and go Vikings!
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Roush and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore in Gallipolis and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Roush and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
Your home for Vinton County Viking sports. Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Back at Vinton County High School, where we've had a game of Fumble Rooski, Jeff.
It has been that. I almost, you're waiting for a rugby scrum or something to break out because nobody can hold on to the ball.
Fumbles, you'd think something bizarre is going to happen here.
It squirts out the back of something, and the guy picks it up and runs it for a touch. Something. We've had 2 delay games before the ball's ever been snapped.
Before the first quarter, before the third quarter.
Yes. Here we go again. Spartans with the ball. He's going to throw it.
Going to do a little pop pass.
And it's caught.
Oh, they get down to get about half of it back, so It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 8. They'll punt.
Oh, you would think so. You would hope so.
Now, let's see if Garth comes after it.
They've been close a couple times.
Well, yes, I think they can get one, honestly. And plus, with the ball being wet.
Garth's flashing a bunch of signals. Let's see what it's up to.
Last time he just waved
just
his arms, go get it.
Just come get it, boys. Now we're having a discussion. How is that possible? What was that about?
Who called the timeout?
Alex.
All right, you want to take another one, Jeff?
Let's take a 30 and we'll be right back.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7.
Well, we're back, and Jeff, the Vikings just got to stop here. Let's see, they're going to punt. I can't imagine they're not going to punt here.
I can't either. Of course, though, has there been 15 yards? Well, yeah, Haburn's been running the ball pretty well in the rain.
Madison's back.
Vikings think they're going to punt. They're not set up to go for this one
No.
just yet. I don't know, though. Thacker's creeping up.
Nope.
Now he's backing out.
He's coming.
He's coming.
Right side.
There he comes. Oh, they're going to run it.
Fake. They do a fake, and they're not going to get. Oh,
what a tackle.
Big hit of the game right there.
Who is that?
That was Cole Ousley. Big hit of the game right there.
Right there.
So Cole's got it. That's great, Jeff. So I like the call by Alexander. I really like that call. But Cole Ousley, the freshman, just comes up.
Made sure nothing happened.
And Cole Dog with the tackle.
I think the Vikings saw it coming.
Cole just nonchalantly just drilled him. And the Vikings get a score right here. It'll put it out of reach.
Yes.
11:02 to go, fourth quarter. Big tackle, big hit of the game so far by Cole Ousley.
And I'm going to guess right here you're going to see a steady diet of Haber.
Yes. They give it to Martin. Martin might be open, too. They give it to Haber. No. Moore goes back
Moore
to
still
pass.
got it. He's going to throw it.
Incomplete. And Moore just couldn't keep his feet before.
No.
He just kept it, and he made the throw. Then after he threw it, he fell again. It's really slick out there.
It is. The rain is almost stopped, but my goodness, there's water standing everywhere.
They had a powder puff game out here the other day, won by the seniors.
Yeah, grandson coached the sophomores.
We broadcast one of those one year, remember?
Yes, we did. We've broadcast a little bit of everything. The only thing we haven't done yet, and we keep saying we're going to, is a wrestling match.
I'm not sure we'd be very good at that. We haven't done volleyball either.
That's true.
And that's Zeb. The
That is
Zebster, I
Zeb.
think. Was that Zeb or was that, no, that was, they moved Haber to fullback. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Vikings. They had the ball in the Spartan 25, 10:42 to go, third quarter. They lead 6-0 in a game. I think a lot of people question the decision whether to play this game. I think it was the right one.
Oh, yeah. We haven't had anything like we had earlier in the day, that's for sure. I was skeptical, but it's been the right call.
Yeah, no question.
And
and Martin,
the jump.
Moore does his job, and he gets him to jump off sides, and there's no one better at that. That should bring up about a 4th and...
About a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2, my bad. So good job by Jace Moore.
Offside.
We think. Oh, they throw the flag. Wait a minute here. What the heck? The ref threw the flag at a lineman. I mean, threw it hard. You see that, Timmy?
What's he doing?
Yeah, I've never seen that. I mean, he just got up and just...
Wasn't it somebody for the Browns that got hit with a flag in the eye?
Yes.
Defensive end.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe joking around, but... Yeah. So it's going to make up a 3rd and 3 for the 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. Handoff. Habern gets it.
He gets
more.
that.
Habern gets down to about the 11.
There's a pile of bodies back here, and Habern's 5 yards ahead.
I think he was joking when he threw the flag at him, but the ref threw it back at it. The player threw it back at him. A score right here will put this one out of reach, Jeff.
Yes.
Nice job in there by sophomore Zeb Martin and Drayton Tolley also. Those two gave us some big minutes. Oh, almost a fumble. They give that one. I think that is, no, that's Habern. Habern moves his stack forward. Good blocking up front by the Vikings. That's
make
Ramsey up there.
2nd and goal. Well, no, they can actually get a 1st down.
Yeah.
2nd and 2.
So 9:34, the Vikings lead 6-0, but they are on the 3-4-yard line of Alexander. Just don't need a fumble here, Jeff.
No.
The average is 1 out of every 3 plays, so
This is the 3rd play.
Yeah, this 3rd play. Our stat guys are saying keep it on the ground, not a fumble on the ground. Oh, and there's a fumble.
And Alexander
got it. Jeff, I think that's the exact same thing that happened many years ago when you said, do you believe in miracles? And Alexander gets the ball.
There it is.
Wow. That gets a wow for me at the 9:05 mark of the 4th. Jeff, wow.
Yes. Unbelievable.
We said every 3 plays, and there it is.
There it was.
This may set an all-time record for most fumbles in a game.
You may get to see a first down in the whole half. Well, Lane's got some. Timmy Lane's got some.
No, here's the
Running the
thing.
ball.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, right now,
Uh-huh.
there's a chance you might get a safety here the way they're fumbling the football.
That's true. Yeah, one snap. They could get a safety. They could get a touchdown. The way he's been not being able to hold on to the ball. Let's see what happens.
They might go under center here. No.
Good call, Bobby G.
The quarterback's just going to take it and go if he can hang on.
He's got to catch it first. He hadn't been doing that real well,
There's
like
a
right
fumble
there.
by Alexander.
And the Vikings may have that one.
And there's a
Yes,
safety.
sir.
I called it. I called it. So there we go. I called the safety, and the Vikings now they get the ball back, and the Vikings get him. So there's a safety. So we're
Yes,
now
sir.
we're now up 8-0.
8-0.
So Alexander will have to punt
They
or
have to
kick
punt.
to the 20.
Yeah.
Well, we could honestly say we've seen it all now.
Well, almost. Yeah, I would agree with you. My mind was going back to the NFL game I watched the other day where they had a safety and they didn't know how to kick it.
They don't know how to kick
They didn't
it.
know what to do with the new
rules,
rules.
yeah.
They didn't know what to do.
Well, Jeff, I called
that'll be
I
fun.
called the safety.
did.
So I mean, that ball must be unbelievably slick out there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't hurt.
So
Well,
we would have
yeah.
caught if we would have got it, but they got it, and I think we jumped on it.
We jumped it, yeah.
Marcus Gabe scratching his head, and the guy played at OU, both sides of the ball, got signed by the Colts. He's scratching his head, said, I'm not sure I've seen this before. So they will kick from the 20, is that right?
Yeah, they got a punt.
I think it's from the 20.
I think you're right.
I think
This could get interesting again.
Pee-wee's all over this one, saying it's on the 20. Everybody's kind of looking. Pee-wee goes, it's from the 20.
Yep. No, Pee-wee knows.
Pee-wee, we love Pee-wee. He has really done a nice job.
Yes, he has. I was trying to think, and you know, I'm all for doing it right, but where were we where the official put his rule book by the goalpost? Remember that?
That was at Nelsonville. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nelsonville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Vikings will send people back. Well, they were going to kick. Now, will they try an onside?
He can't tee this up.
He can kick.
Uh-uh.
You can kick our punt.
You think?
Yeah.
I didn't think so. I thought you had to punt.
No, most people do punt, but
Well, the Vikings have got players 15 yards too deep right now.
yeah, I mean, they need to move this back line up a little. You can kick or punt. Here they go.
The way he's been punting, I think I would have punted. Well, but he
They're
can
gonna
kick
kick
pretty
it
good too. Oh, now the Vikings
fumble,
fall on
and
it.
Vikings will get the ball on their own 42.
41.
41?
Yeah, 41.
And so 8:57 to go. They lead 8-0. The Vikings scored on a Lane Hayburn touchdown early in the game and then get a safety. No one at a safety gets attributed those 2 points. It goes to the team.
It goes to the team. That's right. So Hayburn's got 6 and the team's got 2.
No, we need to
No, don't turn the ball
hang
over.
on to the football. It's a little Frankie Valley. Let's hang on to what we got.
Yeah, there you go.
8:57 to go, fourth quarter. Vikings lead 8-0. They have the ball. Handoff.
There's a handoff.
Hayburn.
He's going to get the corner. Nope.
He's just running hard. I mean, I'm not sure he's completely 100% either.
I don't either.
Having a trouble getting up right there. 10 total fumbles in this game. Hayburn's, he's got to come out. He's just limping pretty bad. So Tully will come in. So right now they'll have 2 sophomores in the backfield, Martin and Tully. Ramsey, a nice downfield block there. Bowen Ward. Demo up front. Ramsey, White, Channel, Mulhern, and Thacker. They're the 2 sophomores in the backfield. Actually, 3 sophomores in the backfield with more. Handoff. Zeb Martin. The Zebster gets back to the line of scrimmage. Goes forward.
Maybe
Tackle
gets
made
back to
by
the line of scrimmage.
Nick
Going to be
Jones.
third. No, they give him a yard. Make it 3rd and 7.
7:56. Go clock. Go.
Yeah, run, baby. every player out there is probably getting, 10 pounds being soaking wet and all the pads and all that jazz?
Football, 10 fumbles in this game. The game has set offense back a few years.
Yes. This would be one that you're probably not going to watch a lot of film on.
No, I mean. And handoff. Oh, Moore's going to pass. How about that? And he's got a receiver wide open.
Too.
And the receiver's at the 40. The receiver's at the 30. The receiver is taken down at the 20-yard line.
Who is that?
That was a Zebster. That was Zeb Martin. 27, you say 27?
I thought he said 25. Hold on.
Zeb Martin.
Zeb Martin. That's...
Z-Pack with one.
Oh, the referee just falls down.
A first down, the first one of the half. All right. I like that call by Coach James right there. No one expected that at all. So, Jeff, that's 2 plays in a row without a fumble. So
here we go.
33%, 707.
Ball's down.
And there's a fumble.
I'm telling you, every third play. And it might be Spartan ball.
The 11th fumble of the game.
It is. It is Spartan ball. Jeez.
Wow. I could just say wow.
Yeah, that's about I'm done. I think now we just got to get 1, 2, and 3, and if they don't score on 1 and 2, then we know there's going to be a fumble.
Probably run every second of the play clock. 1, 2, 3, and then take a knee maybe in a third one.
Yeah, just anything but this.
It's not just us; it's them.
Now
as
it's
well.
everybody.
The 11th fumble of the game.
Looks like we're trying to get some different people in.
We've lost 5 fumbles.
That's not helping the stats any.
Cooper Habern has come in to play some defense. The kicker.
Okay.
We don't know what the Spartans will do. And the play with getting it to the quarterback back there has not worked.
No. Well, they've changed the lineup.
Now they're not doing that anymore.
Exactly.
So it's under 7. They trail by 8.
He did get the snap.
A little like a quick pitch.
Yeah.
And the Vikings run him out of bounds. That'll give a little bit of a gain, but not much. By that spot, it was like a no gain. They lost. They lost. Did it look like they lost on that?
Lost 1.
Wow.
2nd and 11.
6.
Now get this hold again, and then the third play's a fumble, and you might score again.
Jeff, how about me calling the safety?
Yeah, you did. So let's see what we got here.
There's a fumble.
That's a second one. That's messing things up, but they got it back.
That's number 13. 13, fumble 13 of the game.
More fumbles than points.
Yeah, more fumbles than points.
More fumbles than points, fellas.
It must just be unbelievably slick.
Yes. I imagine every player that thinks they're going to touch the ball are in total fear right now.
I don't know whether you can get some gloves that would help you or not.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, some of them's got gloves on. I don't see that it's helping a whole heck of a lot. What was the stuff they used to wear in your day and my day? Stick 'em? I don't think that would help.
Lester Hayes.
Yeah. I don't think that would help in this one.
Replacement players, remember he caught the ball and he couldn't get rid of the ball because it was stick 'em.
That's hilarious.
Third
there was a great line in that too, but I'm not going there.
3rd and 15.
5:40 left in your contest.
Alexander has the ball. They trail 8-0.
Motion.
It's a reverse. The Vikings, got him stopped. They ride him down like a jockey on Seabiscuit and take him down at the 15-yard line for a loss.
Was that Demmel?
That is
42.
That is 22.
42.
42.
55. That's Demmel.
Dimmel's everywhere. Big hit of the game, Cole Wooley, but Dimmel could easily get it as well.
Now what is this? This is
Iron City Implement at the corner of
Vikings play here on Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Just had to do a little station ID.
Vikings back.
Could it be another score right here, Bobby?
Could be.
He's got to catch it.
They do.
He caught it.
They kick. Good kick.
Big high punt. Right in the muck.
Right in the quagmire. So they get to the 35. That was a 29-yard punt.
Right in the muck.
Somehow, there is still a kicking tee out there, which is returned to the Vikings. So the kicking tee had been out there the entire time.
Well, nobody's been
It
this
was probably
far.
byered in the mud.
Nobody's been on this part of the field
Yeah, I
in 6
know.
hours.
It was
It's like-
buried in the mud,
yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah.
So it's 4:36 to go in the game.
They haven't
Vikings
been
lead it.
there since the first half.
Yeah, maybe. That was from the safety.
Yeah, there you go. Because there's no mud.
Yeah, no mud here. Just keep running on this side. There's
Yeah,
no
just
mud.
stay over here. Let's see what happens here. He's going to throw it again. He's got him. Nope.
They had an interception,
just a little short.
A wild call.
He's your
was there.
guy. You told me.
He's a gambler.
He takes no prisoners.
That pass was broken up by Alex Bateman, the quarterback. The thing about that, it does stop the clock. Which
Yeah, that's not a good thing. Good call. I liked it. Since I'm the passing guy of the group.
Yeah, you are the passing guy. I'm a runner.
You're the running guy. I'm the passing guy.
So the Vikings have Habern back. It's a 2nd and 10. Habern gets it.
No, yeah, he does.
He's going to be a sore young man tomorrow.
Yes, he is.
He's gaming it out, too.
Timeout somewhere.
Tackle made by Ryland Huck.
Oh, no, yeah.
So a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Heard a kid during a flag football game, happened to be related to me, my granddaughter. It's raining. Want to take a shower tonight, Grandpa? I think these guys got to take some showers tonight.
Yeah, there might be a shower or two here. Good thing the homecoming dance isn't right after the game tonight.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
It
yeah.
might be a little late.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the record is.
You might want to look this one up, Lugs. We might have made the
High
record
school game.
book.
They keep track of that. Ohio High School Athletic Association, most fumbles in a game. 4:13 to go. Fourth quarter, Vikings lead 8-0. They have a 3rd and 8 from the Spartan 33-yard line in a game marred by how many fumbles now? 14?
12.
12.
He's going to throw it.
Blitz coming.
Told you.
Moore goes back to
He's
pass.
got him, too. Look there.
It's caught. It's caught. The Vikings score. I think that's Josh Montgomery, I believe, but let's check it out. Who is that, 8 or 11?
I can't see it from here.
Can't see with the numbers, but let's see. He's coming off the field. I think that's Montgomery.
I think it's 11.
What is it?
Let me look.
That is Madison.
That's
Brandon
Madison, yeah.
the senior. So that might put it out of reach, Jeff. Kick the extra point. Kick it.
Did I call that one?
You did?
I did call that one.
Jeff, you're an amazing human being.
Don't tell people.
14-0, Vikings.
You usually could do it from the lineup, but that just looked like a pass lineup. Or from the set.
You know what? You might as well, the way we're fumbling the ball, you might as well throw it.
Yeah.
At least if it's picked, it's way down the field.
They're going to go for 2.
Well, it's a 2-score game, even if you make it.
They're still going to go for 2.
Great pass right there.
Yes,
by
it was. The defender
Jace Moore to
went
senior
for it.
Madison.
What is this lineup?
The record for the most fumbles in a high school game is 10, set in 1961 in Gilbert, Arizona against Wicksburg, Arizona. That may be just for Arizona. We have to check Ohio.
Yeah. Or check
We now know the Arizona record for fumbles.
Check it nationally and let's see. We may have it. We need to send this in.
The extra point is no good on a pass attempt, and so the Vikings will kick off.
So we'll take a timeout and be back in 60 seconds.
Go, Bearhead! Go, Bearhead! Get your cold, Bearhead! The coldest beer in town is chilling and ready for you at L&S Drive-Thru on Route 93 in MacArthur. With the area's largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits, L&S Drive-Thru has the right beverage to quench your thirst. Family owned and operated, L&S Drive-Thru in MacArthur is here and ready to serve you 7 days a week. L&S Drive-Thru at MacArthur. You won't find a colder beverage anywhere else.
True fans know that success in football is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. If you want to protect your auto, home, farm, or business, you want Lockard Insurance on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies. Good luck to all of our local area teams. You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7. The Vikings play here on Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
Back at Vinton County High School, we just scored on a pass, and there's a kick by Cooper.
Look at that ball die.
That ball just died in the mud, and so Alex is going to have to get some scores here quickly, and they've struggled offensively. We do have the record for most fumbles in an Arizona high school football game. We don't know about Ohio, though.
Got some clean jerseys going in, Bob.
That's all I could come up with. I tried to check it, too.
We beat Arizona in a number of fumbles.
There's a big primary going to come up in Arizona, but we, in Ohio, by gosh, we're winning.
We'll show them.
So it's 14-0. Vikings lead, 3:47 to go. Alexander has the ball in her own 28. Quarterback goes back to pass. He throws one, and incomplete. Oh, I like the quarterback for Alexander, Jeff. He's not had a lot of time. Vikings bring in Trenton Sheets, a 6'4" sophomore.
He's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
He might get a little bigger before it's all said and done if he's a sophomore.
Rain stopped completely?
It appears so.
Quarterback goes back to pass. Bateman. Bateman throws one deep. And there could have been multiple flags.
Yeah.
No flag.
There could have been yes.
Could have been multiple flags.
If he would have had 6 flags in his pocket, he could have threw 4 of them.
6 flags over Georgia. Is that the amusement part? There it is.
Oh, there's a flag.
There is a flag.
There is?
That'd be interference. Could be interference on either one of them.
Yes, it could. What did he call? Seriously. That's going to, yeah.
I think that's a good call.
I agree. It could have been either way, but no, it wasn't Roger.
So it's going to be 3:36 to go in the game. The Vikings lead 14-0. A pass interference call gives Alexander, is it their second first down of the game?
Yes. You know, by the time this is done and people look at the box scores, they'll say, well, the Vikings scored 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. No, not today.
2 touchdowns and a safety, right?
Yes.
Wide receiver over here. Okay, he gets his mouth guard in. That'd been a penalty. Been a very cleanly played game.
Yes, it has.
Other than just the turnovers.
It's the second play. Oh, now we got another flag.
Alex has a negative 52 yards rushing in this game.
Now, what is this call?
I don't know. Well, Garth is upset about it.
Yeah, Garth's waving the flag, waving the towel.
Walks away.
Could y'all, while you're talking, just turn the clock on? I have no idea what that was.
Quarterback goes back to pass. Bateman throws one up.
That's going to be intercepted.
And there's a flag. That should be offensive pass interference.
That's got to be offensive pass interference. That's Pee Wee's call.
Vikings are saying it's offensive pass interference as the ref's talking. It's
Viking
Vikings
ball right
It is
there.
offensive pass interference. Pee Wee, another great call. He's all over.
Yes, he did. Telling you. Montgomery with the interception.
So Montgomery, I think it's his second one of the year. So now the Vikings just need to grind it out.
Just
Don't
run the
fall.
ball. Please.
Stay on this right side of the field where it's not muddy.
Yes. So the ball's going to be on the 32-yard line.
The referee who
Vikings.
threw the flag has one heck of an arm. I'll
Yes,
say
he
that.
does. Now they're going to put it on the 33-yard line.
Well, the Vikings will have the ball.
So, okay. I don't see a lot of New Jerseys on offense.
Well, there won't be.
No, I don't think so.
We're going to have to call a timeout.
Play clock.
We did not have the right personnel in the game, so we take a timeout. You want to take one here?
Let's do. We'll take a 30-second right here.
Let's go out and do something.
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new, something delish.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leella Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leella Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leella Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leella Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leella Lanes in Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
Your home for Vinton County Viking sports. Pure Rock 98.7 WYRO.
So, Vikings called timeout because they didn't have the right personnel.
Jeff, we got another stat here. We now have the Arizona state record for most fumbles in a game. We now hold the NFL record. The most fumbles in the NFL in a game was 10. Philadelphia versus the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Detroit Lions in 1943. So we now hold the
We
NFL.
got this in whip.
And there's a handoff.
I'm looking. I think that was
Hayburn.
That's Tully.
That's Tully. And Tully's had a great game. He's close to 50. Really impressed with Drayden Tully and Zeb Martin today.
Yes, sir. So that brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
He may throw this again. What's the time on the
I
clock?
can't imagine.
Time on the clock.
I can't imagine. 2:54.
Now he's doing the right thing, bleeding the play clock. Now we're cooking with gas. Nope, pitch.
There's a pitch.
That's Tully again.
Tully's going to get a first down. Oh,
Ball's out.
We got that
We
one.
did get that one back.
Is that 13?
That's 13. I told you guys if we're going
talking
every
fumbles,
third play.
We're talking fumbles. It's both teams. It's both.
Yeah, it's not just us. It's everybody.
That ball must really be slick out there.
No, they gave it to us. It's a first down.
And the referee, they're wiping the ball every possession. It just must be slick as all get out. And it's 2:28 to go. Vikings get a first down on that carry by Tully, and he's played well.
Yes, he has.
Tully gets it. Another hard
Tell you
run
what,
by
he
the
runs hard.
sophomore. He gets it down to the inside Spartan territory to the 47. Time keeps on slipping in the future
Yes, sir.
for the Steve Miller Band. 2 minutes to go in the game. Vikings lead 14-0 fourth quarter. We're in the middle of the quagmire.
Yes, we're right in the middle of the mud. It's third play.
Tully goes down for a little bit of a loss on that one. Moore is shaking his hands, covered with mud. Comes over, gets a towel.
Spartans call a timeout.
So a 3rd and 6 for the Vikings. Marcus upset with his team.
Yeah, Marcus wants to get this in the books. and
He's
go home.
chewing. He's chewing. We'll stay right here.
Again, join us Wednesday night for the Viking Victory Hour. we'll have some special guests. Hopefully we can get some of the homecoming queen and her court with us.
And that's what we've been talking to the coaches rather than doing it after the game. We've been talking to them on the Wednesdays.
Right.
I think both you and I will be there this week, Jeff.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah, it gives us a whole hour to talk. We appreciate Cottle Chipping for sponsoring that thing, and we've really gotten into some insight with Coach Games and his coaches and
He's great.
some philosophy.
He's great.
It's been very enjoyable. I will say that.
He's a great guy. Vikings lead 14-0 with 1:34 to go in the game. They have a 3rd and 7.
Blitz coming.
There's a
They
pitch.
run away from the blitz. That's Tully.
And he gets
Nope,
he's
short.
been great. Tully's been great.
There's another timeout. That's
Going to
Spartan.
be a little short, Jeff. On
Yes, he's about.
You want to stay here or take one?
Let's stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets a first down, he can take some knees and be done. Go to the house, get warm. Is this? I'm trying to remember. Is this the first game, guys, that we've played in the mud for a long time?
First game in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For this
Most
season.
of the time we've had muddy fields has been between us and Alexander in one place or the other.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Did we have a muddy field at Trimble when we were there?
River Valley.
Yeah, River Valley. That's the one.
Now we play Portsmouth Northwest next week. Is that right?
Yes. I hope you know how to get there.
We'll have to figure that out.
Because I don't.
Well, we'll have to see. You'll check with press box.
There, I think we're good. With the next week, we might have some issues, but I think there we're good. I'll text NJ and have him check to be 100% sure.
Well, the Vikings will have a 4th and 2 here. I don't think River Valley has any timeouts left.
No, they're done. New fullback.
And the pitch goes to Tully. Tully? Does he get it? Does he get it?
Maybe. Nope, he's short.
You're going to be short by, so Alex will get the ball with 1:17, trailing 14-0, 4th quarter. Bob Willow, Jeff Thacker, Lugs Herald, Tim McManus here on 98.7 WYRO.
Now some more clean jerseys, Bob. 70, 62, something to maybe 32 or 22.
What's that?
New clean jerseys for the Vikings.
35.
35.
Cooper Haburn's coming in to play defense. So our kicker is out playing safety. Drayden Tully, what a game by that guy.
Yes, he's played well.
And Zeb Martin. And so Alex will try to get, they have no timeouts left, I don't believe. Halfback pass.
Yes, sir.
Halfback
He's going to
pass.
sling it. Nope.
Incomplete.
That'll stop the clock.
Like the call, though.
I do like the call.
Minute
There's
11.
been no quit in the Spartans. Let's say that.
No, they've played well. I mean, they're a young team, only 3 seniors. One senior's been a dandy today, and that has been Isaac Waller. So a 2nd and 10 for the Spartans. They're going to go back to having all 3 backs around the QB here. Kind of like a punt formation.
It is.
Most fumbles in a game is not a record kept by Ohio High School Athletic Association. They keep a lot of them, but not that one.
Not that one.
And there's a little pop pass over the middle, caught. And a first out for the Spartans. A first out for the Spartans. 3rd and 1, so
Third
a
one
minute
of the
3 to
game.
go in the 4th quarter. Again, as Jeff said, no quitting the Spartans. They're going to be a fine football team.
They are.
They got 2 wins this year. They hustle, get back to the line. Good job by their head coach. That would be Tyler Davis. And there's a
fumble.
Another fumble, and the Vikings get it. How many? Fourteenth fumble of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a record kept by Ohio High School Athletic Association. There are some records, I mean, Brody Mace is tied for the longest run from scrimmage in Ohio high school history. Andy Grillo's 2nd, 99 and 98, those 2 guys. And, you got some records like that. So
We are boldly going where no man has gone before.
so we're gonna claim that. No, we're not. Us and Alex will claim that. So the Vikings are sending a Madison back deep. They'll take a knee
They'll
here.
take a couple knees here and be done.
Yeah, let's not fumble here on this. This is a gimme. And Jace takes a knee. And that should.
One more, guys.
So a homecoming night victory for the Vikings. Coach Marcus Gaines picks up his second win of the season. Portsmouth Northwest, Jeff, if you remember last year, had talked to Coach Carper, that great linebacker that was just killing people all over the field.
That is correct.
Jace Moore will take another.
It's going to bleed the clock as much
down.
as possible.
Take a knee. And that should do it. Jace does it. And that should do it. And that should end this game. So the Vikings are going to prevail by a score of 14-0 over the Spartans in a game that was just marred by bad weather, some fumbles, but the Vikings came through when they needed it on a touchdown run by Hayburn, a pass to Madison, and a safety by the Vikings.
Why don't we do this? Let's take about 3 minutes, get the stats from Lugs, and we'll call it a night. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
A bank is not just for loans. We provide all kinds of financial services. Innovative, state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology, business banking, checking, savings, and investing. We can provide loans at some of the lowest rates possible. Stop by or give us a call. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. We're family owned and operated and here to help you find the ride of your dreams. You can find us 3 miles east of Jackson at 2223 Clary Road on US 35 East. Give us a call, 740-286-4956, or go to ponypowersports.com. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides, Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
Are you passionate about making a difference in the lives of others? SOAR, Southern Ohio Adventures Recreation in Hamden, Ohio is hiring. At SOAR, we provide unique experiences for adults and kids with disabilities, from exciting outdoor adventures to fun community events. Our mission is to empower and uplift, treating every individual with the respect that they deserve. If you have a heart for service and a love for adventure, apply today at SOAR2012.com or find us on Facebook at Southern Ohio Adventures Recreation. SOAR, where every day is an opportunity to make a difference.
Home, it's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Vinton County National Bank wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. VCNB, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Uh-oh, are you experiencing car trouble? Don't worry, Zimmerman's AJ's Towing is here to help. Whether you're stranded on the highway or stuck in your driveway, Zimmerman's AJ's Towing has got you covered 24/7. Fast, reliable, and affordable towing services wherever you need us. Family owned and operated, we treat your vehicle like it's our own. Call Zimmerman's AJ's Towing at 740-270-8759. When you need a lift, we're just a call away. Zimmerman's AJ's Towing is a proud sponsor of this year's coverage of the Vinton County Vikings. The Vinton County Farmers Market takes place every Saturday from now through October from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Vinton County High School parking lot in MacArthur. Each week, get ready for fresh local produce, handcrafted artisan goods, delicious foods, and a ton of family fun. Everyone's invited to come and support the many local farmers and artisans who attend. The Vinton County Health Department, Creating Healthy Communities, is proud to present this to our local community and is looking forward to keep it growing each year. To become a vendor, contact 988-6307, email farmersmarketvc@gmail.com, or visit vcfarmersmarket.org.
Baby, Ramey's Homes is all shook up over our low rock bottom prices. One of America's most popular manufactured and modular homes. Ramey's Homes has the largest selection of quality built to manufactured homes in Southern Ohio with the most flexible terms available. Don't be cruel. Hurry to Ramey's Mobile Homes, 7 miles west of MacArthur on Route 50 and 2 miles south of Chillicothe on US 23, baby. And we'll see you there, Teddy Bear.
You're listening to the Vinton County Vikings on Pure Rock 98.7.
back at Vinton County High School, the Vikings prevailed by a score of 14-0, and we appreciate, honestly, we don't give them enough credit, Lugs Harold and Tim McManus for doing our stats for us. The Vikings win 14-0. They won in the first down thing 15-3. Offensively, they had 244 yards to 62 yards rushing for the Spartan minus 62 for the Spartans. So the Vikings, 319 yards total offense. And Lane Haber led the Vikings with 30 carries for 218 yards, his second 200-yard carry gain of the season. Jace Moore, 6 for 8, passing for a touchdown. Receiving for a touchdown was Braden Madison. And we gave Zeb Martin credit for the reception. We love Zeb. We gave it to him in the air, but it was Jacob Thacker, so we'll get that squared away. And Clayton Lesser had 1 for 5. So, again, Alexander, a very good football team. They're going to be a young team. They only have 3 seniors. They're going to be good. I'm very impressed with Isaac Waller, a senior for them. Made a lot of tackles out there in the field. Did a great job. So the Vikings win. They go to Portsmouth Northwest next week. So a game that marred by fumbles. We had how many?
13.
13 fumbles, and that was both teams. It was just
it wasn't just one.
Yeah, just one. It was 14 fumbles. Yeah, 14 fumbles. So just a game, just a ball just must not have been able to be kept dry, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Now, again, as we've changed things a little bit, we'll talk to the coach again on Wednesday on the Viking Victory Hour. So for tonight, Bob Grillo, Jeff Thacker, Lugs Harold, who'd I miss?
Tim McManus.
Tim McManus.